All right. Sweet. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the early access stream for Dominaria. It is time to get on with the show. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. If you're watching this archived or if you're watching it live, it's sweet. We're going to play some Dominaria, so that's going to be awesome. And we got some sweet decks that we brewed up in here. We got all kinds: Mardu Paragon, Dragons, Mono Black, Clerics, Jeskai Turbo Terror, Domain Zoo should be sweet, Esper, Argosy, not Argosy, but it's going to be sweet. These are all from Yoman_5 on Twitter, who is awesome. I really want to try Domain Zoo. I want to play Domain Zoo. I just played against before we got started here. Just getting everything set up. I got to play against Alion Trazi's 5-color Smash Me Into the Dirt deck, so that was fun. Courier's Briefcase, along with, of course, the Lotus, and Teferi to untap the Lotus, and that was just silly. I got smushed, but it was fun. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. What we got? That looks pretty domainy to me. I'm even going first. So, alright, cool. God, Thran Portal rules. It's so sweet. Alright. I'm playing this Hello Good Game. I hope they're having a wonderful day. I guess I'll need a plains. Can make a red and green. Make a red and green. Should be fine. There we go. Now I have all the colors of my mana. Play Sprouting Goblin. I think we wait. Do we wait? Yeah, I think we wait. I'm gonna keep up Lightning Strike, which is okay too. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. They're probably playing some weird Legends deck, as people are wont to do right now. Greensies. And we'll kick this sucker. Bam. 2 life off for that one. Should I get the mountain? I should probably get the mountain. Sweet. So yeah, Domain Aggro, FTW, Llanowar Green Widow. This card's interesting. I mean, it's just like it's good on rate, Whoa! Oh, hello, Jay Chancellor. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out on the stream. We'll do this, we'll do this. Get him! Fleetfoot Dancer FT dubs. Let's go. Get you. Oh, and they connect to game 4. Goodness. What a day. What a day to be alive. Clean up some of this. Well, actually, you can see that stuff, can you? That thing. That was a sewing kit. Which was randomly used. But yeah, how good is... Alright. This card is sick. I like this card a lot. I think this card is super sweet. Alright, so first of all, we want to get out the Beast Caller. And when it dies, distribute things. Yep, that's fine. This means I can kick it. I'm like a champion. Oh, so sick. Let's go. 4/3 haste for 3 mana. I will take that all day. I think this card's like really strong. It'll be in green, red, aggro, and historic because it's dope. But maybe it's not good enough. I don't know. 2 mana 3/2 though. It's hard to hate that. Yeah, that's dying. Ward 2. Okay, I don't care. That's gotta go. All right, that works too. Yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah. Must die. You don't let them untap with the Ratadrabic of Urborg. Cool. All right. Well, there's a Thran portal that can be a swamp, which is fine. Do you want to help me play my Green Widows? Because those are sweet. I like Leyline Binding. This card seems dope. I thought this card was not very good. And here we are. I mean, that's still good. I mean, I'll take it. Wham! Take 3. Like a champion. More Leyline Bindings, huh? Goodness. Where is Echoing? What was the Echoing one that killed the Aaron Benalia's Ruin. What does this thing do again? 3 mana, 3/3, and do a thing and do a stuff, and nobody cares. Alright, cool. I think this just ends the game right here. I'm binding your binding. When you die. Bye-bye. So there's domain aggro. That's kind of cool. That's sweet. I can dig it. That is an interesting deck. That seems like a lot of fun. I definitely want to try the mono black aggro. I was excited about that one. That new Phyrexian 1-drop guy, like, whew, the new Figure of Destiny-esque dude. That card is real. That card is very real. I played against it in Limited, and when it's that good, you gotta pay attention, because that thing was absolutely ridiculous. We are waiting on the constructed queue. Let's go. Who's up next? Umi. Umi the VIP. Let's see what they're bringing to the table. Okay. I mean, this is fine. It's not great. Alright. Cold Conscripts. That's a weird one. I don't know if that the guy's any good. Maybe he's better than I think he is, but he didn't seem that great. You know, mainly because he cannot trigger himself, and in many ways that's good because it stops like weird combos and things. But there's Blade of the Oni. I'm okay with that. Enters the B field tapped. But I want my Savannah lines to be completely color shifted with upsides. Okay. No, they're going to trade, and I don't want to trade. Yeah, it's just, I was going to say, it's a good old-fashioned green light enchantments with the commies and all that stuff. Cut down that bro. Kill that guy with some life, and then we attack it. Get in there. Alright. 5 minutes. Let's go. Alright. Don't care. Seems fine. Interesting. Okay, let's go catch this guy and beat you to death with him. Seems fun. Man, I've been waiting for Blade of the Oni to be cool and good. I love this card from the moment I saw it. I was like, this card is so pushed. It's so pushed. And yet, Blade of the Oni, everybody. Fight rigging. Alright, with a double striker, that seems decent. I can dig it. Oh no, don't get me for 4. Oh no, anything but the 4. Alright, beat you to death. Let's go ahead and kick it. Or cleave it, sorry, lol. Excuse me? Creatures are angels and stuff. They're shore up. So potentially they could hit me for 8 next turn. They're tapped out, so that's important. Yeah, I think we just gotta get rid of that guy. And, get them while they're tapped out. And say good luck. Because you have a bunch of cards that don't do anything. Which, I'm okay with that too. Oh, well. GG's! So that was kind of cool. I can dig that. Hello, Summerisle. I hope you're doing well. Hoping to have a fantastic Tuesday. As it is. Let's go ahead and play some different stuff. How about the Dragons deck? I've not played with any of these. just so you know. So, like, I've played with one of them. I played I ran into Croaky's when I first got the thing installed. And he was playing like this 5-color Joda United thing, and God almighty, that card is powerful. Okay, sure. Why not? Plaza of Heroes. This card does 4 things. And people are just like, oh, that card's very good. I'm like, are you out of your mind? That card is amazing. Like, it does everything. Like, God, we are spoiled. We are spoiled. Lord Almighty. Alright, I could use a land, though. Please, I get a land, and I get that Rivaz in there. The Rivaz and the Claw. Like, that would be dope. Cool. There's a Ledger Shredder. We'll happily strangle. A+++. Would strangle again. There is some odd background noise that is just kind of happening right now. I'll turn down the recording volume a little bit. Hopefully that helps. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it. I think it's just the sound of the water in the pipes, which sucks. If only I could surround myself in foam. Just like enter a foam chamber. Dang it. I mean, I don't know why I expected mine to live any more than his lived or whatever, or theirs lived. The MTGA Brew Lab. Let's go. Let's get you brews on. Alright. I have no targets for anything. Say go. Rith, Liberated from Evil. Seems dope. Card seems very good. Alright. Yeah, that card also seems very strong. Do you have a counter spell? Do you have the counter ace? Oh, he marches it. That's cool too. I don't care. Rift. Or Rith, rather. You can tell how much I played the original one, which is... I can play during Invasion block, unfortunately. Urza's, I mean, you know, from Stronghold all the way through basically Mirrodin block, I skipped, so I missed all of Odyssey, I missed all of Onslaught. Yeah, I don't think so. That seems like a bad idea. Because they're going to lightning strike it to death. Okay. So how you gonna hit with anything else? Oh goodness. Yeah, previous stream is fun. Oh, and it's gone. Yeah, I've seen that. It looks really fake. I thought it looked really fake, but that was me. Maybe they've done something else. But, yeah, the new... Ooh, Pilgrim's Eye is nice. That's pretty cool. I still believe that there's definitely going to be a Mystical Archive thing or whatever, and, like, it just feels like at this point it's almost like all... Then everything that you read about the set that they have published includes language that would refer to it, essentially. So, you know, that's cool. So Dargon's was Dargani. That's pretty cool. How about this weird Duplomancy thing? This plays that mythical enchantment that if you target your stuff, it makes copies of it. So maybe that'll work. D&D is pretty cool so far. Man, the sealed format, I got nothing. I got nothing on nothing. It seems really wild with so much kicker and so much domain. It's just like, goodness. Alright. You may cast, sacrifice the creature to so-and-so. We can startle and things. It's okay, seems fine. You know, Ghostbusters would be pretty cool. I could see it, you know. Alright, sure. Man, it's so nice to have pain lands, even if it's not all of them. I don't care. It's awesome to have pain lands. We haven't had pain lands in like 10 years or something stupid since like Magic Origins, I think it was. So that was rough. But yeah, Ghostbusters would be kind of neat. I wouldn't be the most excited about it. I mean, it'd be okay. Maybe, you know what? If they make Ecto 1, they make a cool vehicle, I'm in on it. I think that would be sweet. Or make like a really pretty vehicle into an Ecto 1 or something. Okay. I mean, when in doubt, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I saw what you did there. I mean, Ghostbusters was clearly a part of my childhood. There's no doubt about it. I do love that whole. I mean, I lived through the 2016. Like, I had to watch that movie by listening to it because my children wanted to watch it, and it was in the car while we were taking a long trip. So they watched it, and I only got to hear it. Not a great hearing experience. Not the best. All right. What's this gonna do again? Top 5. Each point, blah blah. Deal 5 correct. All right. I mean, not getting a whole lot out of any of these right now. Let's get an impulse. Yeah, Ecto 1 is unlicensed hearse. That'd be sweet. Hey, there's the Duplomancy. Very cool. We found our combo enabler. Let's go. Now we just have to cast it, and it has to resolve. And then we have to have a creature, and then we have to target that creature. But you know what? The hoops were made for jumping. All right. Oh, look at that. Slaughtermelon. I'm guessing you're going to want to do the Lotus thing, ain't you? Ain't you? Which means I probably... I want to kill the stupid Tefaria, but I want to do cool stuff. I'm here to do cool things. That's like my thing. Like, that's awesome. Alright, because we are getting the creature, right? Okay, okay. Do I have a 1 mana? Or do I have I got options. 4 mana do nothing. Makes me sad. There's not much I can do about that. Summer 84. Yeah, Ghostbusters, Gremlins, you know, let's go. Hell, even the Gremlins 2 one, right? Because Gremlins 2 was when they really just completely went haywire. It was awesome. But yeah, I'm all for old. I mean, give me a Karate Kid secret lair. We gonna go? I mean, we gonna do this? Like, give me a Thundercat secret lair. Don't mess with me. I mean, you know, let's keep going. All right, so I should be able to do some absolute silliness here. I hope, maybe, possibly. We're not running cool stuff. Get this girl. All right. Well, so when he dies, return to the so-and-so, and such and such. Real Voltron cards would be fantastic. No doubt about it. Okay. Let's just do something weird. Let's see how this thing works. Duplomancy duplicated it. Okay, but it didn't make it. It doesn't give it haste. Got it. We gotta deal. We gotta kill that guy. Okay. That sucks. I guess technically I could have copied that token, but it wouldn't have killed the planeswalkers, so.
It's only a matter of time.
Oh goodness. Yes, yes, the Roseanne. The Roseanne secret lair, what we've always been waiting for. You know, if she hadn't, like, you know, completely stepped in it many years ago, I think that could maybe possibly actually be a thing. Okay, this just gets silly. We only need to draw a creature and a thing to target that creature. It's not going to get weird. It's not going to get completely killed the instant I play it or anything. It's fine. Drag to the bottom. Well, that's what they did. They dragged it on. Look at all this. Look at this. Swamp Mountain Forest, Plains Island Swamp. Yeah, that's everything. That's all 5. Here we go. Even better. I can do absolutely nothing. Go. And this is the tough part of it, right? Like, you know, this is when you play a deck like this, you know, you're playing a lot of enablers that don't do a lot. So that's cool. Joda the Unifier. This card is insane. Have you read this card? Have you seen what this card does? It does nothing fair. It's bananas. You cascade into more legends, for God's sake. I just can't. Man, that card was ridiculous. Okay. Well, I mean, that sucks because obviously you want to have this target a creature you control, but there's nothing I can do for that right now. So let's just cycle it. Hey, look at that. Well, we're one of these days, I'm gonna get you and your little dog too. Okay, bye. Yeah, you didn't have to do that. That was not necessary. Yeah, Voltron cards would be sweet. I mean, like, can I bring it all the way to Mask? Does anybody remember Mask? I heard they're actually trying to redevelop that for a modern market, and I'm just like, man, Mask was my jam when I was a kid. That was my... I mean, we're talking G.I. Joe, whatever. That'd be cool. G.I. Joe magic cards would still be sweet. Alright, so... Duplomancy... I'm not excited about it. I'd rather try... what do we want to try here? Let's try the clerics deck. Clerics are fun. So, this gets to run that super new cleric and whatnot. Yes, M-A-S-K, mask, that's right. And that's super cool, like was it Camaro or something? Whatever the main red car was, and the doors went up, you know, like a DeLorean, and it flew. That was my jam. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Like, after Transformers and G.I. Joe, mask was right there, and it always bummed me out because it didn't last very long. It was like maybe a year or two, and it just died. But yep, map tracker. Tell you, man, that was my jam. Y'all don't even know. Alright, so that's cool. That's pretty neat. Mobile armored strike command, that's right. Let's go. Alright, so there's that. So we got a curve. We got 2s into a 3s into more 3s. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I had the main Camaro like as a toy. Man, that was so sweet. Hey, somebody after our own heart. Who knew? Well, let me tell you. There you go. It says whenever another creature you control dies, they lose a life. Hey, you want to die? You could die. It's fine. It'll come back as a flyer. Yeah, I mean, I got the Transformers thing over there, here to my right, currently. So, yeah, like right now, it's basically just like the Transformer and cards that no one cares about that much. But yeah, the Nerf Turf War thing is think worth a few dollars. Cool. Probably think that block. Block, please. I have more. Esports 01. This implies the presence of Esports 02. 3. Goodness. Yeah, those Transformers are super expensive. It's wild. I will never forget when I got a phone call and they were just like, you know, there is a 6-foot stack of HasCon promos, $40 a piece. How many do you want? I was like, I'll take one. And so I did. And that's the one that's sitting right there. Eek. Getcha. Hey, that's a shoulder. This card is bad and constructed. That's what I said to Ruben. I believe it. I still believe it. It's great in Commander. It's okay that it's good in Commander. That it's fantastic in Commander. Like, that card seems fantastic to build around 100 card single in the deck. It seems like it'd be a lot of fun in Brawl, for example. But I just don't get it. I don't get the excitement here. It's just a 4/5. It's a 4/5 death touch with a good rate, and that's like. That's not turning the dials for me. Like, are they gonna make me draw cards or something? Like, all right. Yeah, I mean, you know, you show them what poop is. That's right. Show me what's what. All right. So other clerics get bonuses. So there's you. I'm gonna do that. Lots of life. Should probably play. Maybe should have played Voice of the Blessed. I don't know. I want to use the right priest or whatever because I'm greedy. Something like that. Well, Shoulder gets a lot better when she's a 6/7 for 4 mana, but they didn't attack. Okay, that's cool too. Interesting. I think I've got. Here we go. Man, a black creature card. That is so crazy. Remember, dies. Okay, I thought you would get it back, but I guess she has to be on the battlefield to kind of see it, which is its own thing. I can still take 13 damage. Yes, Summerall, you are correct. But we were, you know, bending in the show or whatever, and so this is a normal thing that happens at the end of any show, really. They just go like, who wants, you know, I've got X of Y. Who wants it? You know, by bulk purchases, stuff like that. More, think of it more sort of business to business than anything else. But you know, it was just a thing. And I was like, man, you know, you get that hankering. Like, I got the feeling, I got the gut, and I'm just like, you know, I could get fined for these things. You know, a couple $100. I had to put it on a credit card or something. I don't know, but that's on me. Oh Lord, that's a lot of damage. That's a whole bunch. All right. Oh no! Actually, this is funny. It's your response. No, no, no! No! I'm just the wrong one! Oh, no. Oh! Oh, the punting. Oh, that's the first punt of the day. Oh, man. Yeah, the old retirement fund, also known as the secret layers above me, which I got my first flat envelope secret layer, which was pretty cool. I got the Pride one, and the Showcase Streets of New Capenna Gilded Foil came in the flat envelope, which I thought was nice. And I believe I have lost my Street Fighter one. It went to my old address, and I never figured out the forwarding, and I didn't get a hold of anybody, and it sucks. That makes me sad. Let's play again. This is an interesting deck. I'll run it back at least one more time. I think it's got some good ideas. I think clerics are interesting. I'm not sure if I want to run that Chaplain person or whatever creature, but, you know, we'll see. It's funny because, I mean, now that I think of it, I'm like, man, we did actually lose a bunch of really good clerics out of the D&D set, so... historic clerics are going to be, they're going to be strong. They're going to be crazy. Pina, MTG. Alright. I mean, seems fine. I'm not crazy about it, but you know, what are you gonna do? Man, what a wonderful way to bring back the Dominaria and get us back in the swing of things. Boom. Got him. Alright, well they got cool sleeves. A lot of people, like, you know, Ollie on Traza, man, all of his cards were like super decked out with all the visual styles and stuff. I don't really pay that much attention to it, to be honest. In terms of, like, you know, spending time on it. Like, I want to build a bunch of decks and get a bunch of decks and you're ready to go. I don't really care about the styles at this moment. You know, I'll care about the styles when it's like my own personal account, for example. Ping myself to get the life back, pump the thing, do the stuff, off you go. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. There's so much that's leaving in terms of very, very impactful stuff. And a lot of it's just little things, like, you know, the pathway lands, right? The pathways are finally leaving standard, and that's a whole giant mana fix that's not there anymore. So, you know, craft your pain lands and just get it over with, because you're gonna need them. All right, we will want. What do we want? I guess we'll want black. Question mark. There's no real getting around. I'm gonna lose life with your way. That guy. Yeah, Explorer should be fun. Historic should be fun. Like, man, the Goblins deck with that new Goblin Lord. Oh my god. It's gonna be ridiculous. You did it.
My judgment is final.
Yeah, just for the first time I get to play the real, full-powered Skirk Prospector Muxus, you know, with that new Lord. Man, that's gonna be sweet. Alright. Ooh, look at this! Ooh, look at the Pumpsies! Man, the Pumpsies is so sick. Oh, man. Such value. I completely just forget about the fact that it's a Lord at all, you know? I'm just like, oh, it's a thing and let me go search for creatures. And I guess, is Toxrill also rotating? I think it is. Am I right about that? I think that's not. Because this one doesn't have Toxrill. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
When
in Crimson
I
Mountain.
win,
Talks roll the
you're
corrosive.
telling me what you know about the raven.
Should run one of those. Yeah, sure, man.
One
Let's
of
see,
your
we can
friends has to
disturb.
leave.
Easier with that. There we go. Thank you.
I'll be back
Sack.
with friends.
Alright. Do we want to get... That's a pretty big monster. Like that's really, again, the Dusk Mangler in here feels to me like what you go and find because you're looking for some kind of weird finisher, which is okay. I just like, again, alright, we can get the untapped Archangel go. That seems okay. Yeah. What you gotta do? Liza, forgotten Archangel. Oh my God, Liliana. Ugh.
Happy to help.
Freaking
but I'm
Liliana
taking
the
care
Veil,
of it.
man.
Sacrifices must be made.
I'm gonna throw away the Fran portal to her +1. Hopefully they drew nothing.
You won't be outsmarting me.
They did, which is nice. She dies. Liliana the Veil is not the greatest planeswalker of all time. She's very good, and for her day, she was one of the best. But you know, I think there's gonna be a lot of sort of cold water splashing. Okay, that's fine too. When it comes to, you know, people going like, wait a minute, I played Liliana and didn't win immediately, and it's like, you didn't play Liliana and win immediately back in the day. Like, it's just she provides advantages, and also knowing when to plus and when to minus and all that good stuff is a thing. All right, so those were cool. I enjoyed that. Let's play a little. Let's play Rakdos Weatherlight. This deck seemed ambitious. Because the Weatherlight is a 2-mana do-nothing, and that just breaks my heart in two. I cannot understand, like, it feels like of all of the cards they pulled back on, either it's way better than I'm thinking it is. You know, either it's way better, it plays great or something, or I just feel like they left a whole component out of it, like sacrifice a creature to crew it, that would then give you a scry, right, and put the counter and all this other stuff. Like, that would be sweet. I would get that. I would understand that. Because, you know, a freaking creature has to die. That's awful. I mean, we got our namesake card. That's about the best we can hope for. Yeah, I mean, Liliana was strong enough to play for Modern for a long time, but, you know, the cards keep getting better. Here's the Weatherlight. It doesn't do anything until I kill one of my own things. Which is whatever. Again, even if it had like a high crew cost, I would be totally fine. You know, if it had like crew 5 or something, like, you know, just something that's more or less unreasonable for most situations. Like, I don't get it. I honest to God don't get it. I like the idea of it. I think the idea is cool. I just think they just did a giant swing and a miss on what it's supposed to even mean. Like, what the hell? Alright, so what did he do again? Spells you cost 1 less, exile to the so-and-so. Okay. Kill it. Because, like, this is just an aggro deck. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an aggro deck with a 2-mana accoutrement. Like, look at my, you know, behold my stuff, right? That's all the Weatherlight did there. That was, first of all, that was Saffron Owl. That was awesome. That was Seth. Hey, buddy. But, like, what am I doing? Like, it's not doing anything. God, that deck, oh, man, that whole card just makes me so frustrated. I'm like, I guess it's a commander thing, you know? Whenever I get frustrated with stuff like that these days, I'm like, it's somebody's thing. It ain't mine. Let's see what the Esper Argosy, not the Argosy, Get that out of the gutter. But it is Argosy. We'll look at the Argosy, looking at bouncing stuff. That should be fun. Let's see who we got. Trace on. Alright. Can I join a draft? Yes. It might give you late game in the aggro deck. I mean, it's not the craziest thing I've heard. Okay, this is weird. Raphine's Informant's gonna be doing some work. Please. Oh, that made it better already. I was gonna say, if this was like a Grease Fang enabler or something, it'd be insane right now. But yeah, I can join a draft here a little bit. Alright. I mean, only gonna play nothing. Just wanna,
Those who
wanna
get my
play.
way tend to drop it.
Getcha. What do they got? Ooh, Archangel of Wrath. That's a very scary card. Hey, Fable the Mirror Breaker, everyone's favorite. Creature, thanks.
One of your friends has to leave.
I probably should have bounced it, right? But I really wanted to draw a card. Because I'm like that. Good old Fable the Mirror Breaker. Who knew that that was going to be the best card in the set? Pretty incredible. It just does. It felt like it was just so slow, but like every tick of the clock is like impactful. You know, making the creature go in. There we go. Limited attacks. Okay, okay, that's cool too. Let's go.
Don't overthink things.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Why didn't I discard the Argosy into the Grease Fang thing? Well, I was dumb, and that was on me. But I'll fix it for next time. Today, and I don't know how this deck works, I just built it and saved it, and here we are. I don't know if you've had the experience, the you know, the ultimate Magic player experience of goodness, of just playing a deck completely blind. There's like no idea what's going on. Let's see here. I think we can get pretty creative with what's going on here. Maybe this. This is pretty exciting. Screw these guys. It's still wild to me this thing doesn't fly. But okay. And I thought they came back immediately. They do not. That is on me. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to use the Archangel when I bounce it, so who cares?
Off you go.
That's just Grease Fang for value. And you can bounce that right back. And now they're going to have kicker mana. Gross. Gross. That is super gross. Please, Lord, don't have the 6th. Don't have the 6th mana. I can't handle it. Yeah. Yeah, they're kicking it. Oh, alright. I mean, you gotta kill that thing somehow.
With friends.
Alright, so we have no stuff in the graveyard to do silly stuff. Do that. Which is fine. Cool. Oh, please do this. Yes, please. Oh, they were about to learn what that last ability says on Plaza of Heroes. Because that beatdown is real. Ooh, I will draw a card. Thanks. Corrupt Court Official. And that is... Whoo, boy. Let's go. Another Archangel of Wrath. Kicked. Yes. Probably want to kill the Channeler. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Man. Archangel of Wrath beat down. Yeah, let's go ahead and get those guys bouncing. Taxis. I mean, it's fine. It's not really right now about, I think, doing anything but seeing cool, silly stuff going on. Yeah, let's just get rid of one of our guys for a minute. You lose that card. Thanks. Phyrexian Missionary. Let's, we don't need to keep the game. Keep the bosses. Just 2 bolts. 2 bolts full of gravy. My favorite. Alright, well, this guy. Draw a card, do a so-and-so. Okay, that card seems dumb. That's a bummer. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some cycling here. Awkward. Because they're all full up on no cards in hand. I mean, I guess technically I can triple block the Soul Canar. Am I really triple blocking the Soul Canar? I don't see a way to stop that thing otherwise. I'll just die a slow, horrible death. I have a feeling I was surprised by that block. I'm not sure how I can win this game while you have that creature existing. So, hey, that's a nice card. You should get rid of it. Yeah, I'll certainly do that. Goodness. Well, it turns out a little Acroma is still an Acroma. And she's scary. She brings the fear. I experience the fear. I acknowledge it. It's very scary. All right, lose a card. Can't control me. That's right. Oh no! Don't leyline my binding. That would suck. Oh, that sucks. Well, Archangel. Ooh, that's not enough, but I will say thanks. You know, it's funny. I actually looked. There is not a single Archangel, that 4-mana Archangel deck in Yo-Man's lists, which is kind of sad, honestly. Because I really want to play with that creature, and I don't like necessarily having the deck build in front of you guys, because it just seems a little not awesome to me, personally. How about a little Drafto? While we ponder the Archangel. See how many are in the queue. Oh, 4 in the queue. Can we wait it out? I think we can wait it out. I don't know exactly how many people were included right now in the preview stream. I'm curious. I don't know if there's, let's see, 208 appear to be listed here. 208 appear to be listed online. Discord, why are you like this? Alright, so yeah, so 208 there online, and then 211 offline. So, you know, about 430 something people almost. That seems like a nice, level needed to keep the queues firing, and let's keep playing some Magic and constructed and limited stuff. I do think they should disable the constructed ranked queue. Like, I don't know, like, this to me sounds like it's probably too much to fiddle with, but like, you should only really have one standard queue for the event. That just seems really odd otherwise. So don't know, but I sure would like to get El Drafto as we wait. Feel free to ship me any questions if you have them. I'd be happy to answer them. About the silly set, or what am I drinking? I am drinking Diet Cherry Pepsi. This is my favorite. Oh my God, if you have any idea the lengths I have gone to drink this silly soda. Not to mention, unbelievably expensive. Jesus Christ. Like, soda just went went insane. It was like I found a 12-pack of the day, $8. I refused, and it's so hard to find. I don't care. I'm not paying $8 for 12-pack. It's just insane. Like, the best these days, you can find 3 for $15 at various places. But again, even just finding 3 12-packs of this soda is rare. It's just, one time, true story. A lovely member of the Magic Mike's Discord found, like, they had a bunch. They lived, I think it was in Tampa or near Tampa, and they found a ton, just like an absolute ton. And they trucked it all the way to Orlando for me and met me, and I got to take, like, God, what was it? Like 20 something 12 packs or something, plus 2 24 cases. I didn't even know they made 24 cases of that soda. So that was wild. That was a pandemic story. That was a pandemic tale. That was like, what was it? Early 2021, maybe late 2020. In the scary times. So, hey-o, the table is ready. Let's go. Bingo bango. Who we playing with? Probably some peeps we might know. Yes, no, question mark. They're always that one person. Here we go. Doop doop doop. All right, cool. No names I recognized immediately. Okay, there's the Rona. Twinferno, man, they're just dying to give you a fork. Please, God, just fork something. Just fork it. Just be forking constantly. All right, whenever one or more creatures die, put a thing and a stuff. Haughty Jin is a haughty. Do I want to play the spells deck? I mean, I can. That's definitely out there and available. I mean, generally when in doubt, you just kind of pick the rare and move on. There's no real piece of removal. I can be like, well, that's way better, obviously. So yeah, I think I'm really torn between these two. This is just value. Like, it's good old-fashioned 5-mana 3/3 flyer that has upside. And like, Rona is whatever. She has escape, which is kind of cool. But yeah, Haughty Jin, why not? If it works out, it works out. Oh, the Defender Tribal. I do enjoy Defender Tribal. Alright, return controller to blah blah. Whenever you cast instant sorcery, it's +2/+0. This seems more or less exactly what the deck I would build would want. Pixie Illusionist is cool. This is another one, as long as you cast an instant or sorcery spell, which is fine. So, nothing too crazy in the uncommon slot, and I think I'm just going to go, how about we just go on brand? You know what I mean? You can just go on brand. They're like, hey, this is clearly an archetype. Like, this archetype, they have little land posts, little markers all along the trail. This is where you go. This is how you do it. I don't want a second amplifier more than I would want the impulse. And also, impulse. You know how freaking unbelievably long we've waited for them to just reprint Impulse? Just reprint it already. What the hell were we doing for that whole time? Like, anticipate? Are you serious? Like, telling time? What a joke. Like, just give us Impulse, and they finally do, and it just kind of just like lands in this spoiler. They didn't make that big of a deal out of it. They're just like, Impulse. And you're like, freaking from, all right. I'm like, weatherlight or whatever? Like, Jesus. We've been waiting on Impulse. We've been waiting a long time. This was just like, this was the rate Just couldn't give it to you. This rate was just, it was a bridge too far in standard or even in other older formats. Like, you know, they didn't put impulse in the freaking modern or whatever. Like, they just decided to drop it in the standard set. Like, oh God, it's so weird. Oh, the Purifying Blade. You know, that seems a little strange. Hey, look, it's a Tolarian Terror. Which is pretty much exactly what I want to be doing. Which is cool. This scroll is also sweet. 4 mana, 3/2 flyers are nice. This is okay. Not really what I'm doing. I think I want the Terror. And I'm afraid to just take the flyer over it for now. Because I'm so on brand. So I'm just going to stay on the brand. I'm sure we're going to see like 5 of these or something. But, you know, I've seen it both ways. I've seen it like, you know what, I'm just going to let it go. I'll get it later. You know, you definitely want at least 1, maybe 2 if you get like a really sick, you know, bunch of sweet spells or something. But, you know, and then I'll either end up with 5 or I'll never see another one again. Like, that's just, you know, or I'll see another one and I have to pick the rare or whatever. Timely Interference seems cool. Impede Momentum. This card's really good. Holy cow. Man, only being able to, like, lock a number 3 turns is a long time. But yeah, so I think it's between these two, and I like kicky things. So we're kicking it. No idea if this card's any good in the format, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, we're the spell deck, so let's do spell things. Even though, where's the red cards? There's one. I don't know if I necessarily want it. I mean, this is divination. Like, you're not gonna not play divination in the spells deck. Like, it's divination with upside, and this is the best divination ever. Like, feel free to correct me. I would love to know. Pretty sure this is the greatest, you know, divination of all time. And so that's okay if you don't want to kick it. I like to kick it. I like to kick out the jams. Kicker is like the greatest mechanic ever made. It's unreal. Cleave was just kicker, and it's so weird that we had to go through that whole thing. Okay, well here's a big old butt. He cannot lie. That card is not going to do anything for me. This card is cute and on brand, but I really think you're looking at either Shore Up or Tide Pool Turtle. I want to get some super cool spells, but I also want to have some big old butts. And I feel like I'd get late Shore Ups more than I get late Turtles. I don't know, probably either or, but whatever. You wanna have a nice, like, give you time to play your crap. Found in the third path, you may cast a so-and-so from your hand. Target player mills 4 cards. Alright, like, that's kind of cool. That's kind of on my, kind of where we're at right now. I mean, the Furious Bellow aside. I'm really blue, I'll tell you that. Can I believe, how dare I, on banding, the truest form. Alright, so, not seeing a lot of great red spells. And hey, I'm glad I grabbed that G2 amplifier because it looks like I didn't get the second copy back, though. I think I'm about to look at it if it did wheel. I can't remember exactly which pack it was in. But waiting on other players to pass their draft pack because we've picked 9 cards, people. What are we doing here? Who's holding it up? Who's holding it? That's Charlie, Nizahan. I don't know the rest of these fine people. I'm sure they're wonderful, but we gotta move it. We gotta get on it. Make a choice. Pick cards. Let's go. All right. There's the Outrider. Though I think I want to stay more on brand with this thing, so I will. There's Negate. That's cool. Seems okay. Like, I'm looking for Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike would be fantastic. More red spells that do cool stuff would be great. More cards that filter and or draw. What a wonderful world that would be. Even though I can't kick it with black, I still think I want this card. Not necessarily this one. It's just a little too small. Even though, arguably, you know. But again, there you go. Very nice. Alright, there's Ivy, Gleeful Spell Thief. Very cute. Rona's Vortex. That card is neat. Frost Strider. Put a stun counter on something. Hey, there's Lightning Strike. I did ask for it. I do like a 5-mana 4/4 Ward 2. Don't get me wrong. But I gotta take my spellsies where I can get them. I got a lot of 2-mana spells. Holy cow. That's a lot. Alright, they passed the rare, so they're clearly not in white. This Browning Goblin's not doing much for me. I don't need another divination. Probably just going to take this monster up here. This card's also fine, but I can't ever kick it. I don't care about domain, so it doesn't do quite as much. But it would be nice to get a good maybe 1 or 2 drop that isn't a spell. You know, this card's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the amplifier too. It should be nice. So these types of, like, the problem with the blue-red spells deck is it really has to, like, fire on the cylinders. You really can't, like, stumble out of the gate. I've built, like, man, if you had any idea how many times I ran the blue-red spells deck in formats, I'm talking up one side, down the other. Like, it's been a lot. So, Dragon Whelp or Soaring Drake? I'm thinking Soaring Drake, personally. I don't think you want it to be the other way around. Because this is the greatest Windrake of all time, and it has taken until 2022 for Windrake to be completely... Well, that's not true. Windrake was bypassed a little while ago, but yeah, the Drake's sweet. As much as I want to play the Whelp. Whelp's a weird choice of all the things to reprint. Okay. We have the wall here. We have another Drake, which I think I'll just take. This thing's domain card, the top whatevers, and the so-ons. I don't care. I like the flyers. No red cards, if you will notice, which kind of sucks. Joda's Codex costs about 8 million mana, but, you know, 3 mana to draw a card is probably okay. I might not even run it. But, like, yeah, I guess we'll want the wall. Hey, there's a Timeless Lotus. Doesn't really matter in this format. But I do have the blues and the reds, so I'll take the blues and the reds. You know, whenever you're drafting and there's a doubt as to whether you should pick the land or whatever, you should almost always pick the land, because it will 100% of the time make your deck. Like, there's no point... Actually, I might play this one, because I already have one of these guys. Even if this is more on brand, this also removes a red card, and I don't think I care as much about this one. I could be doing this wrong, but I like the bear with upside. But yeah, land always makes your deck 100%. That's those are some options, I guess. Our turtle meteorite's kind of neat. You know, I'm like, I'm no one's getting out of bed for a meteorite, but it's like, I guess the 1-mana 1/1 flyer is fine. You know, like I'm probably not going to play it anyway. Like, you know, a nice, whatever the blue-red uncommon signpost card is would be nice. Let's see if we can find what we're looking for exactly here. First of all, let's do something here. I mean, get another 2-mana 2/2. Another that is a red spell that I would probably like to run more than 2 of these. At least I can get a red spell out of the pack. There's the Branch Rider. There's a 1-mana 1/1, but this one has haste, but this has evasion, and can fix your mana as necessary if you really need it. Let's see here. There's got to be some blue-red silliness that I'm looking for. Come on now, where are we at? Okay, here we go. The Balmore Battle Mage Captain. There you go. Whenever you cast instant or sorcery, creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain trample. Perfect. That would be a fantastic one. Najal, the Storm Runner. All your sorcery spells have flash. And when it attacks, you can copy your next sorcery instant, which would also be sweet. So either of those would be fantastic options for my blue-red deck. Please and thank you. But instead, I feel like I'm kind of struggling. Hey, there's a shore up, which is not bad. Land creatures you control have flying, blah, 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 7 or more, up to so-and-so. Huh. Yeah, I do appreciate also the fact this is not saying until end of turn. It just turns that land into a 3/3 forever. Deal with it. This is an interesting card. I don't know if it's any good, but it seems exciting. In its own weird way. Alright, take that too. Hey, I got the Pain Land. That's not really what I wanted, but it is a Pain Land. And it's hard to complain about the Pain Lands. As I mentioned, you always play them. You never not play the lands. So, when in doubt. When in doubt, scream and shout. Yeah, and so here's a funny quirk. There are no extended art artifacts in the set. That's really weird to me. There's a Soul of Windgrace, which is just a weird little thing. Let's see. Thrill of Possibility is actually very strong for my deck. I mean, Essence Scatter is great. Don't get me wrong. But I think in terms of what I'm doing, I want the Thrill more than I want the Essence Scatter. Though, again, technically, I think you could argue that I would get the Essence Scatter back, or I would get the Thrill back before I would get the Essence Scatter back. And that's just kind of how it is. But I want my deck to work, and I really need that more than the Essence Scatter. Oh, there's my blue-red uncommon I was looking for. Very nice. It sucks because I do have to pass up a Flowstone Infusion, which is about the closest to Disfigure we're ever going to get in red. But that just kind of is what that is. I don't even know what the hell is going on in that artwork. That is freaky. That's freaky. But yeah, it's the 5 mana. 5 mana awesome sauce. 5/4. That is just like the best thing in my deck. Let's go. I'm ready to play this because, I mean, like I was saying, I built blue-red spells in every, like, format, almost every format I've played at some point in time. I've been like, you know, blue-red spells, there's clear signposts. There's clear, you know, crackling drakes and stuff and other drakes that get bonuses and things, and you're just like, come on. It should not be that difficult. Alright, there's the Argosy. Do we have, like anything that could abuse that? I don't think so. Like, huh. Yeah, nothing with you know, the battlefield effects, unfortunately. And there is an Essence Scatter, so whoop-a-tee. I think giving my creatures +2/+0 is not the most exciting thing, unfortunately. Which makes me a little sad. And I like the Argosy a lot, but it's just, I mean, I got nothing for it, really. There's another Amplifier. And there's a Smash to Dust, which seems kind of cool. I think I need creatures really bad, though, so we're going to lean in on the amplifiers and see how that works out. Can't imagine. We're not going to be able to play a bunch of this stuff. We're already at 31 cards, of course. Well, I can throw it to the pit. Maybe. I don't know how good that card is in this format, you know? Like, I don't know. I tried to... I threw around some seals, got completely smashed. Trying to play Domain, as usual, you know, cards or decks with better curves can defeat me. So, here we go. So there's a Thrill of Possibility. So I still got the Thrill, and I got the Essence Scatter, and there's another Timely Interference, and there's another Found in the Third Path, which is kind of cool. I think, ultimately, we'd want another Thrill. I'm not sure we're going to run both. But, like, it's, you know, I'm not sure we're going to run 2 of any of these cards, quite frankly. But I think of the ones you want the ones that like cycle through your deck and play lots of, you know, instant sorceries as quickly as possible. Yosha declares war. How dare this thing not make a Yoshin Soldier? For real. A Yoshin Soldier, a 1/4 vigilance. No. Like, whatever. I'm not sure if I want any of these cards, question mark. Like, Yosha declares war seems fine. I don't know how to take it, really. Like, this card is neat, but kind of obviously not what we're doing. This card is going to deal 2 as a 5 mana 4/4, like snooze. I'll take more card draw. I'm not unhappy about that. So I got a payoff, which was nice. And I got a bunch of spells, and I got the spells I wanted. Look, even the Essence Scatter came back. Like, an Essence Scatter is just like Oops Doomblade most of the time. It's just, you have to pre-Doomblade it. Can't just get them later. You gotta wait for it. Alright, I ain't even got my 1-mana 1/1. Got 2 of those. Shore up. Goodness. Probably not the negate. Not too worried about the negate right now. Got a lot of weird, odd cards here. Like, the Outrider is just like a dude. Like, I'm not sure the Molten Monstrosity is really going to get us there either. That's the 8-mana one that costs less based on power you have. This guy. We're definitely not going to have a lot of creatures, so we should definitely get rid of more creatures. Particularly ones that are not on sort of what we're trying to do here. Let's see. Yosha declare war. Like, I don't think we care about that card at all, really. See, we're gonna cut 5 cards. There's the wall. I'm not sure if we need 2 divinations, but I sure do like divination. We have plenty of payoffs for that stuff, which is nice. Founding the Third Path? Question mark. I don't know. Is that card good enough? It seems pretty good. Question mark. I'm not actually sure. I don't think we even run 2 of these. Let's see here. You definitely want to run, 14 creatures is generally where you want to be, but again, this is the type of deck where you don't actually want to be in that situation, I feel. So, and we can get rid of the Bellow, it's cute, but it's not exactly what we're doing here. And I'll try not to be too greedy and run all of the divinations. Alright. So here's the thing. I guess we could run this. Seems okay. Let's give it a shot. Players with mythic orange names. I have never, to my recollection, ever played a mythic orange player. I've played a lot of Arena. Think so? I'm not sure. Honestly, this format's so new. I've never actually played the draft format. I've only played some sealed, which had a lot of there's a lot of really good removal, for example. We'll see. Hey, that's pretty cool. All right. I guess. Keep something tapped down forever. That'll be fun. Adam the Gathering. I like it. I like it. Alright. Good old Adam. We'll see go. Get started on that Academy wall action. The turtle. I'm guessing they're domaining or something. Yeah, they're domaining. Cool. Cool story, bro. How about we keep it locked down forever? I'm sure. Okay. Seems good. I'll take my sweet rare on top. Oh, bummer. That's fine too. Inscribed tablet. Alright, sure. Shall say go. Seed treaty. Alright, cool, cool. They are definitely in domain territory. How good is the domain deck? Can you try to kill my Gen, please? Because that would be fun. I'll be okay with that. Okay. Huh. I don't want to play right now. This is awkward. Fine, I'll play my 5-mana 4/4. You gotta do what you gotta do. So they have approximately 1,000,000 mana and 5 cards. Oh gosh. Just always the problem when you do that stuff. You put the shields down. Gotta be prepared. It's fine. I got blockers for days. IS and scatter whatever, and then I shore up anything else. I go with Drake. You got nothing. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we... Oh, stupid ward. I swear to God. I'll get the other creature that doesn't have ward. There we go, that one. Perfect. Go on now. Yeah. Get him. Got him. Would you like to play Death Touch person? Death Touch person. Yay. 5Cs? Boom. 5Cs. I'm like a champion. This wall, though. This wall's got it going on. Hey, there's a Essence Scatter I could have used a few minutes ago. That'd been nice. Oh. God. Yeah. I was like, that thing doesn't have... Wait a minute. What does that icon mean? Do not get the goodness. There we go. I like it. Would you like to attack these? No. Alright. +2/+0. Oh yeah. Filter, please. Filter all day. What we got here? Seems fine. I'll keep those like that for now. Let's go. Yeah, there's a... I don't know what's going on here exactly. Alright, that's cool. They're 1 mana, 1/1 flyer. I have one of those too, as it turns out. Cool. Getting kicky with it. Bye. I will block your Battlefly Swarm. Battlefly Swarm. Oh, don't make me block. Why would you make me do that? Yay, a turtle. A little turtle, one hurdle. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's a 2-mana 5/5. That seems pretty good. Huh. So I attack with a 4/4. They block with the 2/5 and the 3/2? Or do they block with the 4/4? Not sure either changes for me, frankly. But that's a big old terror. That's a scary boy. Yeah. Fun. Yeah, let's trade Death Touch guy with it. And I don't want to trade my 5/5 for their Death Touch person. That would suck. But now they can scry all day. They can scry all the way home. It's their party. They can scry if they want to. I'll make the rules, man. That's just how dad jokes work. Oh, snap. Snap. I got 19 cards to go. I got 15. So I've been drawing a lot. I've been drawing a whole bunch. They look like they're drawing more. Though. Look at the top 5. The 2 of them in their hand. Crying a river. That's right. Hello, Komodo Drake. Hope you're doing well today. Having a fantastic day as we venture into the world of Dominaria United. It's a pretty cool set overall. That stinks. It's a big old stinker. I am presented now with bad blocks and bad attacks, and that's great. And they can still scry their butt off. Can I get rid of one of those or something? Yep. Those went away long. Turns out this card was really very powerful. Couldn't use to inflate it for a minute. All right, that's a clock. That's a serious clock. That's a ooh boy. That's a clock and a half. That's some hot clock action right there. Dang, yo. Cool. Excellent story, bro. Do it. Do it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. All right. Could have used some more of anything on that one. And that's the weird feeling, because you know the spells are not supposed to do that much because they can't do that much. You know they can only go so far, and you know when you kind of run out of gas, as you saw, even with all of the filtering, you know I got to loot like 4 or 5 times. I still couldn't kind of get there. Turn on the lights. Ooh, now we're well lit. There's 2 giant LEDs staring at me now, or collection thereof. Alright, seems fine. About as good as one can hope for. Obviously, they get the Savannah line start. But I have a haunting figment, and I'll show that. Jesus. Alright, that card's really powerful, which means I have to kill it now. Oof. Man, that card is constructed worthy. It's 2/2 menace that like your opponents can gain life and it pumps. Like, damn. That's some serious business. Yeah, best wind drake ever. You got 2? God almighty. Y'all are not even being fair here. Oh, vigilance? That's weird. Yeah, the pump knights are back. No joke. This card is dope. 1, 2 times. So not enough to kill it, basically. Ugh. I mean, next turn I'm locking it down rather. So, no. Automatic Librarian, 3-mana 3/2, Tales old as time. 1 top, 1 bottom. All right. Gotta be big enough to stick with it. I gotta entice them to come aboard and shore it up. Yep, Flexor Rager, still a fantastic creature. Always was a fine dude. 2 Cult Conscripts and 2 Knight of Dusk Shadows. Quite the drafto. Okay. What we do is this. I gotta kill the stupid Drake, or I can't win. I'm not gonna. I think I like both of my cards. If I were to draw a non-land card I liked, I'd be not happy at having to do some Sophie's Choice on that one. Lord almighty. I mean, look at the aggro's going on here. So much aggro's. Vanquisher's Axe, of course. Of course. Sure. Okay. Sounds great. Yeah, we can still play shore up. Alright. I'll say I can't play that. Otherwise he can give me the option. So go. Oh no no no. Yeah, I don't think so. I'll definitely take action there. I'm good with that. Yeah, that's that premium removal that we know so well. Oh baby. Let's go. I won't do that. Awesome. No attacks. Alright. I can pump it twice, so I do 6 damage total. There you go. Do your worst. Okay. Well, you wouldn't equip the flyer, quite frankly, but whatever. Definitely kicking it. My problem right now is I feel like I'm just sort of treading water, you know? Like, I don't have any really good attacks. I'm at 9. So, like, you know, their attack is fairly scary. God almighty, a 3rd one? Yeah, that's where it should go. Well, that's kind of awesome. Yeah. must block. Thanks. Sure. Donut care. I'm dropping 5/5, so y'all enjoy yourselves. I think I'm gonna drop that tide pool turtle. I'm gonna be just turting my way away over here. Boy, we got double conscript, triple dusk shadow. Must be weird black blue aggro though. I mean, okay. I guess they can pump twice, which is fine. Gotta give them something. Not enough to kill both though. I'll take it. Yep, doesn't matter. Excellent. Oh my lord, the Vanquisher's axing. Luckily everything has super low toughness, so that's nice. Okay. Lord. Well, this is gross. Do we really want to go to 3? Like, they've basically tapped out, so they're not playing anything else. I don't think we want to go to 3. Say go. Hello, Dogamyth. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh my god, MTG Goldfish. Bruh. Thanks, Seth. You rule. I appreciate it. Hi, guys. I'm Evan Irwin. I'm the internet's Evan Irwin. I've been making content for many years. If you search up The Magic Show on YouTube, you'll find me as well as other fun stuff. Hi. We are a news podcast along with a top 10 currently that we do every week. So we do a top 10 and we do a live show on Thursday nights at 11 o'clock Eastern. And so if y'all can make that, that would be awesome. I'm playing a blue-red spells deck that is making me a little sad. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. Alright, cool. So now I might be able to attack. Maybe, possibly, sort of, kind of, sometimes. The old tide pool turtle. I've found, at least in these weird grindy matchups, that, you know, the ability to scry is helpful. It's Evan, probably known as Mr. Orange. I am at Mr. Orange on Twitter, if you want to find me there. I'm never lack of opinions, I can give you that much. Ooh, thank you, Nick Button, I appreciate it. We're here, we're hanging out every Thursday night, 11 o'clock. You have a live show. Monday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern. We generally have the top 10. I mean, block there. We do have a librarian. Like, I've got my Najal running, supposedly. Well, I would think I was too busy talking to Essence Scatter. I should have Essence Scattered that, shouldn't I? That's okay. Because I can finally attack. Yay. And it's nice that this does not trigger this, so I really appreciate that. Beyond it comboing off itself, it's nice that that's happen. Uh-huh. This is gross. Do I give up the Academy Wall? I think I might give up the Academy Wall. I don't want to give up any more creatures right now. I really want to... Okay. So, I'm going to attack. They've got 11. Like, I just don't see a way back in this game if I don't. Like, they'll attack me down to 1. And then I'm going to have to do some runner. My deck's bad. This is how it always works out when it comes to, you know, freaking blue-red spell decks. I'm always just like, why am I like this? Why can't this deck ever work for me? I mean, I've tried it in the Innistrad formats, both formats. I mean, you know, Strixhaven was huge. Wow, this was, okay. All right, you with your perfect setup, dude. I lose. So, divination into belts or something. Question mark. Nothing. You know what we're going to do? Let's go have a good time in Constructed, where I normally play. I'm not a limited mastermind by any stretch. I've just been here a long time. So if you want to hear a lot of old man boomer magic stories, let me tell you, I have them for days. So cool. No, not. Oops, not that. The interface is a little weird. So we were playing the Esper Argosy deck, which is kind of odd. Played the Rakdos weatherlight deck, which made me sad. How about we check out the mono black aggro. Now, first I want to look at it because is this playing that knight? Because that knight is for real. Yeah, this is playing, you know, Graph Reaver or whatever, and that's cute and all, but like, I need my pump knight. That knight was super strong and was like, dag, yo. That's a heck of a 1-drop. And yeah, this is pretty neat. I don't think I want so many Dread Fugues. I think I'd rather have Knights. The Knights of Pain. Oh man, and we lose. Oh, we lost the Den and the other black D&D land. That makes me sad. Those lands were awesome. Man, those lands were so sick. For such a very long time. I really appreciated that. We lose Den of the Bugbear stuff, that too. But just like having them be all upside, man, I absolutely loved the D&D treatment that they had on the cards. I thought that was brilliant. The lower power level was kind of whatever. It certainly burned everyone in Commander Legends 2. Oh my god. That just, man, that ate a lot of people's lunch. That set was not great. So I love this card. I think Defiler of Flesh is one of the best defilers, if not the best defiler. I know the green one's very strong, don't get me wrong. But yeah, turn 1 Fugue, turn 2 Knight. I'm down with that. Value 2 or less. Interesting. Make disappear and get out of here. Ooh, Phyrexian Sleeper. Very strong, but I want to keep my curve up. But yeah, man, that's Shadow. That's a real deal. That's a real deal Holyfield. That card is really good. I'm not sure where I put it on the Tenacious Underdog scale. Also, it would be nice to draw some mana. Particularly when I know they're about to get Counterspell mana. Which stinks. But they will take 2 damage for it. And I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, here we are. So, yeah, when I know they have counterspells, well, they also have the Iganjo, right? So let's just see what they do. Yeah, I think, like, we don't want to pump. If we pump, they'll kill it. But we do want to get that counterspell in our hand. Come on. There we go. Get that counterspell. Excellent job. Fell, what's the card again? Fell Stinger, you did your job. Depopulate, no problem. A++ would populate again. Why? Because of this. Because we can play Defiler, Phyrexian this guy. Oh, snap. Oh my goodness, how cool is that? This card is fantastic. This card is bananas. This card makes me happy in every way. Alright, so how about... Ooh, I can pay for Phyrexian mana for this. Ooh, it's so sick. Yeah, I can't get it out of their hand, right? That's gonna happen, but I think I just played. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Now deal 4 damage to me, brah. What's up, brah? No problem. Let me draw a card, thank you. Oof. Oh, and I can play. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Defiler of flesh, man. Could this thing be any sicker? Actually be any sicker? Oh my goodness. Luis Carlos, thank you so much for chatting in the streams. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'd get rid of that Defiler too. That card's gonna beat you to death, bruh. Alright, cool. First things first. Anything that's gonna stop me. Alright. Ganjo it is. That's fine. Put on the pressure. Make them use it. But yeah, thank you, Luis. I need to probably get back on the swing of scripted content of some form of action. People really enjoy it. And the long form stuff is great, and the podcast has been doing well. It's not like it's been doing bad or anything. It's just, you know, it got, to me in my life, my professional life at the time, it just got to be too much, you know. Alright, so I'm going to do this and kill you? Question mark? Slam in the red zone? Slam. Oh my god! That's fine, whatever.
I'm home.
I get it.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Of course, they drew the actual best card they could.
May your blades.
Alright. Cool story. They killed their own wandering emperor, which means to me they have another one. So let's do this. Actually, we're not gonna do it. We'll keep our clue up. Why would you play another wandering emperor? And even if they had another one, alright, I mean that's a thing. Oh, all the rats. Goodbye. Just smash. But yeah, all those who enjoy my content from back in the day, I will always appreciate all that stuff. Got a ton of kind words and whatnot. You know, somebody the other day linked the like Shards of Alara Pro Tour. I think this was Honolulu. And when I asked the question of 2 swamp, 2 forest, 2 mountain, Broodmate Dragon, you know, on the play against an unknown opponent, do you keep it? And that was very funny. I enjoyed that. Coming up with those questions was like my #1 thing I enjoyed doing back in the day when I got to go to Pro Tours. I'm like, what weird thing am I going to ask them? You know, at I think it was was it Puerto Rico, where they had in San Juan. This was if you had 1 blue, target player draws 3 cards, pay X life. What should X be? And I think Zvi Malchowitz said 19. That's the only fair answer. But I think realistically it's like 7 or 8. It was cool. Because at the time I got to actually, like, you can go watch. I actually got to talk to the Wizards R&D members. They were accessible enough in those days, which was great. But yeah, so I actually got Aaron Forsythe to answer on that one, which was cool. And he was like, "It's just a thought experiment." I'm like, "Of course it's a thought experiment. It's a silly thing. 'Tis a silly spell that you wouldn't want to play or make otherwise, more than likely." So, all right. So mono black aggro is fun. Let's take a look at domain ramp. This seemed like a weird hodgepodge of stuff. Just a gigantic, you know, mess of things. But again, we do appreciate y'all hanging out. The stream is sponsored by CoolStuffInc.com, who is also my employer. I'm the marketing manager over there. And yeah, you can check it out. You get a free Pleasant Kenobi token. He's got a legitimate businessman token. That's really sweet. So herd migration. Herd migration is just value on value. So you get to have the sweet domain ability, or you just get to land cycle it. Like and you gain 3 life. Like, that's awesome. So I was super happy about that one. Very cool. We should be able to get domain, no problem. Ooh, the Raven Man. Okay, that's fun. We don't need to take damage. Go find a Should we go find a forest? I guess we should. This one's domain. Not with the most domain. Like, did you just... Wait, we gotta go find basic land cards. That went and found... Oh, it's a top 6 card. I keep forgetting how this card works. They do weird things now where you don't search your library. You just look at the top X, which is arguably faster most of the time. I don't think I care if this lifts. It doesn't really do anything. At the beginning of if a player discarded a card this turn, okay, well that's cool. Works really nice with Connive. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Kicker of a green. That works out. Even though I'm... Whoa. Slimefoot Survey is nice, but that's not what I need right now. Oh, Jetmir's Garden. The Mountain Forest Plains. Oh, Jesus. Dorothea's Retribution. Whenever attacks, make a 4/4 flyer. This turns it into the Geist Saint Draft. Geist Saint Draft stuff. Okay. So this is getting out of hand really quickly. Really, really quickly. I have very little board control. I've got a Leyline Binding, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, it's super cool. But I have Path of the Festivals and like 3 basic lands. This is where you start to see the seams of some weird deck building. But I'm okay with that. It's fine. Okay, now we need double black, which we don't have. We don't have any black. What is going on? There's the black. I don't need that. Can I even live through another turn? No, I'm dead. No, that's not true. I can Leyline a Binding. Well, they're all tapped out, so let's do that. Because if I can just get the drag to the bottom, we'll make it. Woof. Oh, no, we won't. Oh, it makes a 4/4. I'm so dead. That was foolish. But I was still very dead. And this deck is still very strange. It's a very strange deck. But okay. How about we play something else? Is it Wizards? Surely. The Wizards must have fun. There must be lulls on hand. It'll be great. As we wait. But yeah, free Pleasant Kenobi token with all DMU pre-orders. That means anything. A single, a bundle, a booster box. You just go completely nuts. That'd be sweet. And of course, Cool Stuff is also a sponsor, or is the sponsor for Pleasant Kenobi, because he's awesome and funny. And I got to hang out with him at Command Fest Orlando, which we held earlier, about 5 weeks ago or so, 5 or 6 weeks ago. And that was just a ton of fun. Hey, it's the Brew Lab. We're back. Sure. We got some weirdness. Alright, cool. Go ahead and... Oh, you need a creature for that. So, bolt you. I think I need more land. At least not now. Time strike is fine. Bluesies. Say go. Alright. I boat you a second time. Okay. That seems fine. And I'm not going to kick them. That's cool. Good old... Kill. Don't kill. Don't kill. It's a really sad little guy. I don't blame him, quite frankly. There's that Fable. Everybody's got to run it. It is required that everyone run Fable of the Mirror Breaker now. Well, I've got a lot of burn. This is, I don't know, is this a burn deck? This seems like a burn deck to me. Like, literally, I have 8 damage. I have half their life total in burn right now. That's a lot of burn. That's just a whole bunch. But yeah, this is a whole thing. Tell you what, we were talking about Fable the Mirror Breaker earlier, and just like it's just such value, like it's value on value on value. Like it's a little absurd, quite frankly. Okay. Right, we want to kill that thing before it attacks. So bye-bye. Maybe they're starved on one of their colors or something. Or maybe they're playing some weird mono-red monstrosity. I got nothing. Ooh. This card is cool. This card is legitimately sweet. I only saw this in draft, but like, card seems dope. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Amplifier seems fine. Loving Frame Portal. That card is so sick. Oh my god, that card is so sick. Gives you domain, all the best of the domains. It's great and wonderful. That's a reflection of Kiki Jiki, and it must die. Oh, there's a Devastator. How devastating. I probably should have killed the stupid reflection, but what are they going to copy? The Smoldering Egg or something? Okay, the mana form Hellkite then. Zeus-Cow, oh my god! Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I'm just getting whooped. Lord of mine, I'm getting whooped. I mean, I gotta kill the Keek. Let's just do that. See what we get. Could I draw some lands? That'd be awesome. So I want to use just one mana on it. Can't let them copy. They should have copied. I don't know what they were doing there, but because they literally had the yeah, I can't draw land. Again, I love the Battlewing Mystic though. I think this is a really super duper cool card. I think that's cool as hell. Like its value is a super cool little flyer. Like the kicker's sweet. Like I think that's super dope. We'll give it one more chance. Let's run it back one more time because I like the idea. You know, like when it comes to the preview events, like I'm just become the Johnniest Johnny, and I want to use the most new cards possible. Like the thing I look for when I look through the deck list from Yo Man 5 was what uses the most new stuff that it can. And that's what I based a lot of that stuff off of. But yeah, thank you so much for the subscription. One more month, it will be a year. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Am I locked? No. Okay, thought I was locked there for a second. My opponent, the Gato Bros. That's the Cat Bros, right? Gato means cat in Spanish. So I'll take Cat Bros. Cat Bros are cool. Speaking of Gatos, you should definitely check out the Sandman on Netflix. And what's really cool is they actually had an extra bonus episode that has 2 mini episodes in it, and one of them is called The Dream of 1,000 Cats, and it is wonderful. Okay, that card seems dope. Electrostatic Infantry. Now we're talking. Now we're freaking talking. Oh goodness. Okay, well if I could play both, I would, but I can't. I have to kill that thing immediately. We can't let Ledger Shredders start Ledger Shreddering. No goodness comes from that. What in the hell is that? Wow, that's kind of brilliant. I mean, those are going to be my pain lands, I tell you what. Alright. Seems fine. Let's get this untapped. Yeah, we'll make a seriously sick infantry. Yep. Does it give it haste? it had haste, it'd be so sick. Well, you got me. Sure. You shored me up, alright. I was straight shorn. Cool. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, snap, snap. Oh, yeah, let's keep going. Don't bounce it. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, I'm fine with that. How about I just bounce that garbage to your hand? On the Radadrabic plus Edgar Charmed... For real? Woof. That's okay. I got mine. I don't care. Edgar Charmed rule the deck together. Radadrabic can legend rule itself to a token of itself. And when Edgar dies, you get a token of it back as well as the casket. That's really cool. I've not seen that yet. If you've got a deck list, by all means, point me in the direction. Because I want to know. Okay, so beat you to death. And die. Bummer. The game was good. The deck is not that good. I mean, I like electrostatic imagery as well. First of all, the fact that it's a wizard is going to be a big deal in Historic because of the harmonic... I can't remember that guy. Harmonic Prodigy, I think it is. It's the red creature that makes all the stuff trigger twice. That card seems insane in that deck, which would be cool. So yeah, let's take a look here at some decks that we have. And I'm looking here on this link right here that I will send. You know, Radadrabic plus silly craziness, I'm all about, and I think that's great. And I would be happy to play that deck. Alright, so we are in the Pioneer situation here. Is it Wizards? Didn't work out. Mono White Phalanx? Like, I don't know if I want to build around an uncommon that gets smaller or gets cheaper or whatever. But how about Naya Phalanx tokens? Naya tokens it is. Let's play it. It's got the green-white queen, the new uncommon queen. If you make a token, you make one more, or make a white soldier creature token as well. Resolute reinforcements, which is a super cool goblin. What's that super goblin that comes in and makes a 1/1? Something or other. Can't think of it right this second. Hey yo, ooh, I get to play Jaya. This card is so sick. Like I don't think like people recognize the sickness that's going on here. This card is unreal sweet. Super duper powerful, just bonkers. Like 4 ability planeswalkers are always nuts. Like it's just there's no question. So King Darien. What's King Darien do? Other creatures get +1/+1. Put a counter on him and make a creature. And creature tokens gain hexproof and indestructible. Okay, that's kind of rad. Alright, what does she do? Only a single creature other than Ivy. You may copy it. Alright, cool. About it. Do we want to drop the king? Let's drop the king. We don't play it. The counter. Get the smashing. Alright. Yeah. Oh yeah. Giant. Well. She's not gonna have too much fun because she's dead. Oops. But she gets to be a hell of a planeswalker on her way out. Like making a token with prowess. Excuse me. Making a token with prowess, big deal. This is kind of adorable. I think this is great. I'm a big fan of whatever's going on here. Sure. You bet. But yeah, Jaya is dope. I'm a big fan. Nothing new there. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to play the Phalanx. It's just a 4-mana 4/4 at this point. I can't activate them until next turn. I can probably get them to attack Jaya while I make a token, which I think I'm fine with.
Blaze
Great,
roar.
Giants.
Focus. Get out there and blaze a path.
Okay. Jaya can do 2 damage, right, which is enough to kill Ivy, right? Like, I don't know if I want, if I care. Like, at this point, they've only copied a Hammerhand, so... See, that's cool. That's more exciting. Right? Target's huge. That's 14. I'm dead now. I'm dead now. I'm dead. Alright, next time I kill the Ivy. Alright? You got me. Called out. No doubt about it. Should have killed the Ivy. That was on me. That was on me. How long have I played Magic? This is ridiculous. Let them keep the enabler in play. I was like, let's do cool stuff and let's make things like, you know, happen and let's play the new cards and then die. And that's how that went. And that's how the cookie was crumbling. But I do think the deck is cool. I still like Naya tokens. The fact that this doesn't have like, does it even have Jetmir in it? I don't even know. Over here, it does not have Jetmir. It doesn't have the 3-drop that can make 3/1 dogs or whatever. Sure. Yeah, the coastline art's cool. But yeah, the Phalanx, I don't know about this. This card seems weird to build decks around, period, to be honest. Like, I think it's cute and limited, right? Super cute limited. There's Squee. Squee makes creatures. Question mark. Play our tap lands. Get smashed as they go. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Alright, very nice. You can play the king next turn. Attack with a 3/5 and a 2/2. I can do the math right. Hey, look at that. That's a Fable. Everybody's favorite card ever. Alright. Can also kind of do the same with Intrepid, but that's fine. Double block? Double blocksies? Yep. Seems okay. It's fine. Don't care. It's really good that King Darien is a 2/3. I just have a feeling that, you know, years ago, this would have been a 2/2. Oh look, the 2-mana do nothing. Cool. Please make it do something. Please make it look even partially decent. Like, if it triggered off of any creature dying, awesome. Like, let me kill my opponent's creature. Let me damnation and get a bunch of, you know, counters and stuff. Like, so much frustration. Okay. We will smash. I mean, I guess they're excited because one of the creatures are going to die now. They get to scry. Woo! Ain't anything but the Phoresis counter. That triggers sudden death. Braids Arisen Nightmare. Now, this is an interesting one. Artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker. If they do, opponent may sack creature type, or a card rather. If they don't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Interesting. Well, if you sack an artifact, why would you not sack an artifact? Okay. Well, I think we need to do this. Attack. One side resists. her. Please. Come on, Labanda del Monored. Daggers. Alright, well, this is awkward. Really needed them to not have that right there. Like the last card in their hand really didn't need to be a burn spell. Like, I think if it stacks right, you know, like braids triggering off the token or whatever would be insane. I mean, it might go off timestamp. I have no idea which one's going to win here. Okay. Again, you've scried twice. This is literally all. It's kind of shocking, honestly. Yeah, it's stacked the right way, and that's very nice. I gotta, yep, I mean, I can't not do that, so. Maybe it takes the braids, right? Maybe it takes the braids. I don't know, I can't say. I think I'm dead, y'all. I think I'm very dead here. Or I don't want to bother messing around, because clearly I'm getting crushed here. So yeah, how about we try to play instead? Let's run back the Duplomancy deck one more time. This was one of those really weird, silly Viridian? What's it called? Let me find it here. Viridian Duplomancy? Vesuvan Duplomancy. Yeah. Duplomancy. So this is the 4-mana enchantment. Doesn't do anything, but whenever you cast a spell that targets only a single artifact or creature you control, you make a token that's a copy, except it's not legendary. It's weird how not legendary comes up a lot in this set. You know, because it's supposed to be about legends, right? But everything you do is not legendary. Huh. Alright. That's a hand. It's a hand and a stuff. And I do love the callback to Ice Age here. So I want you to know that's officially the Ice Age Foglio chilling in the tar pit, the Sulphurous Springs, if you will. Very cool. We are in hour 2 of our 4-hour stream today. I'll be streaming until 8 o'clock tonight Eastern. Thank you guys for hanging out. Again, this is sponsored by CoolStuffInc.com. Go over there, order some stuff, using the code MagicMics if you want to save 5% off your order. Or you can use any other code from our other sponsored creators, which is cool too. But any DMU orders, any Dominaria United, is going to come with a free Pleasant Kenobi token, as well as any other token that you would get as a part of your promo code. It's Jim Davis, MTG Nerd Girl, Alion Trazi. They have their own tokens that you get when you use their code. So Ruben is streaming after myself, yeah. So that should be a good time for those who like to watch. Mainly, I think he plays mainly limited in these type of events. I don't think he likes constructed that often. But I'm the constructed guy, so you want to see a lot more constructed out of me than you're going to see out of him. And that's just, I think, sort of our play style is what we like to do. But overall, I think this set is sweet. I think this set is better than Streets of New Capenna. I think this set is as exciting as they wanted it to be. Do we kill their thing now? I think we killed their thing. Yeah. Damn. My lands hurt me a lot. And it's funny because, back in the day, they didn't, they resisted putting the pain lands back in standard or any set, whatever, because they did some market research and they found that, players didn't like to hurt themselves for mana. And I was like, okay. And this was, the pre-commander rules everything, and commander is the actual invisibles that we didn't know about the whole time, and blah, blah, blah. Alright, so this is kind of not awesome. Use all of our mana and get that back. Can make a Fable, which is probably the best thing we can do. Just to get some treasures. Or get rid of that tutu, which would be nice. But more than likely, they're going to have a creature they can play, and I'm going to get smashed. There it is. Oh, Lord God. Alright, just swing for 10. It's cool. Who cares? The world is your oyster things. I could discard up to 2 cards. That I could do. Just for argument's sake, let's go and drop that. Alright. That's cool. Note I still don't have the diplomacy or whatever. I'm just like trying to hang on here. Okay, well this will let me at least play the charm without dying. Without hurting myself. Because that creature gotta die. Oof. That is definitely an oof. Alright. Still okay. Can still startle in response. While it's on the stack. That'll be fine. Yeah, this seems like a really sweet set. It really does. It feels like Dominaria, the first Dominaria, but complicated, and I'm okay with that. But you know, that's great. You know, Dominaria was sweet. Like Dominaria was the great, is to still to this day I think the best set of all time. So. Hey, look, that's got trample. Look to God. Because we're in the trubs. Okay, this is weird, but it might be the only way this works. Oh boy, we are living on a prayer. Let me tell you what. Goodness. Like, I just... Yep. Well, that's game. Certainly not playing these decks because they are at the top of any metas. They are not. Alright, so that was a silly deck. We never really got to play dragons that much. We got to kind of doodle around and they left or gave up before we could, you know, get going. So we'll give it another shot. I like dragons. I think dragons are cool. There's a bunch of really cool dragon nailers. There's a lot of just a lot of those legends and Dominaria now. There's like, what is that, like 70 years, or maybe I was like 41, right? I think I read 41, which is insane. Like, it's just crazy. Speaking of insane crazy, this card is bananas. This card is absolutely ridiculous. There's no two ways about it. That card is unreal. Like, just crazy good. Hey, it's the Phoenix chick. Yeah, get in there. Get hobbling. Well, if we don't draw a land, this is gonna get real bad real fast. Any land will give us Ravaz, and then that means we untap and we play Rift. And we're getting smushed right now. So that's 6. I'll be at 5. I draw anything. I'm dead. So how about we just, hey Sky Bills, how about we just run that back? We're gonna run, we're gonna reset, we're gonna try again. You know, I try to live the Gerard Fabiano never mulligan life. I think it's a lot more interesting these days than it used to be, because back in the day, or at least for most of the back in the day, you would mull to 6, as in you would just draw 6. Now you draw 7, put one back. I think that's quite a bit different. But hey, we'll give another shot, even with no green, because we got Ravaz. We can play a 1/1 Shivan Devastator, oh smack. Get him. Get you. Drink from my tub of water. Try to stay hydrated in these trying times. Alright. Hey, look at that. Third land like a champion. Can play a Devastator for 0, my favorite. Hey, there's a Catilla. She's sweet. Alright, cool. So there's the Ridge. There's the Ravaz. I mean, the nut to me is Ravaz into Rith, right? Like, that seems like the nut draw. No matter how you slice it. Now, they're clearly playing the Legends deck. The Legends deck is definitely going to be a thing. There's the Radidratic. That's what we like to see. So we'll just power this guy out. And there you go. Let's see. Other dragons have Ward 2. Controller, a planeswalker, opponent controls deal excess damage. There's Joda. That card is insane. That card is complete. This card is completely insane. That's what I've learned today. What have I learned today? This card is bonkers. This card is absolutely ridiculous. It makes your legend spells have cascade for other legend spells. What? And it, like, look at the bonus here. Like, what? God almighty, it's ridiculous. So, that said, feels like a race. They can deal me about 8 million damage if I tap out, so I won't do that. But I can play a Devastator for 4, or I can play some chump blockers and try to get in with Rith. I think we need to get in with Devastator. Chump block with the 3/3, and then Robert, your father's brother. Boom. And who knows, maybe they won't attack for 1 million damage. They will, but you know, you never know. Misclicks happen. Lord Kaiju. Lord Kaiju 2. Electric Kaijugaloo. Yeah, Bard class rotating out is a thing. I guess they're not running any one-mana legends, so. Now when am I drinking water? Just good old fashioned. This is the Jug O, because I used to live in Florida, where Wawa is. There's no Wawas here in Knoxville, unfortunately, because it was a really awesome gas station. So I don't have I don't have Wawa in Florida, and I don't have Sheets, which was up in Virginia. Yeah, I think it's block or die, so I think I'll do the block. And did the Shivan Devastator just win me this game? I mean, granted, burn spell or something. I mean, yeah, you're gonna make me lose 1 life. And gain 1 life. I still don't think that's enough. Wawa is Pog, and yes, water is the best. Woo! That got real. Y'all, that got real. Goodness, that got so real. Let's get them. Bye-bye! Boom, boom, bop. Exacxies. That's what we like to see here. Yeah! The Wawa Sheets debate. Fireball Dragon, man. Freaking Fireball Dragon. I mean, look. I was a little skeptical when they made that thing mythic. I was like, really, guys? You know, I mean, like, it's fine, but really? No, that card is bananas. That card is the real deal. The Holy Field. And I pulled that one directly from the booty area. Directly from the boot. So that's a super fun, cool deck that I enjoy. Let's see. Reanimator was kind of whatever. Domain Zoo was pretty fun. Let's try that one more time. Yeah, I mean, Wawa is decent food. I mean, like, it was, you know, we're talking 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Like, it's not gonna, you know, it's not freaking Gordon Ramsay's restaurant or whatever. It's a gas station, but like, for a gas station, it's sweet. Now, if you've never had Buc-ee's, Bucky's is the gold standard. And I mean the gold. Like, just recognize that it's the greatest, and there will be no higher. Bucky's is like an abomination of a gas station. They're opening one in Sevierville, which is where, like, sort of on the way to Dollywood. And I think it's going to have like 150 gas pumps. Like, it's actually nuts. And I've been to a Bucky's in Georgia a couple times, and they're amazing. Like, they're actually nuts. Like Buckees. Bucky's is amazing. Like they have brisket. They have, like, in the middle of the store, they have like these people who do nothing but work on brisket, like sandwiches and barbecue pork pulled sandwiches and stuff, like barbecue and brisket all day. That's all they do. Like 3 cooks, middle of the store, like a little island they have right here, and they just make sandwiches and they put them on the little things. You can buy brisket sandwiches and they're freaking delicious. Like, it's crazy. Bucky's is, or I guess no K, Bucces, is the real deal. It's no joke. Goodness gracious, we already have domain. Whew. That's a lot. I mean, do you lead with the brawler when you've already got it, or do you go with the beast collar, right? I think we go beast collar, but damn, that's close. Because, wow. Confirm mana 4 greater, mana 4 greater, cool. So let's go ahead and snag. I'm out. No thanks. There you go. Bucky's is sweet, man. I didn't believe it. Like, I was like, oh, it's just lauded and it's this great thing or whatever. Like, whatever. Like, their bathrooms are nuts. They have like 40 stalls. I'm not kidding. Like, 20 urinals along one wall and like 30 stalls over here. Like, it's nuts. This place is bananas. I mean, they have a whole section of like, stuff with their logo on it. They have a whole section for like pets, a whole wall full of jerky. Like, it's a whole damn thing. Like, it is a whole lot. All right, and we could Sprouting Goblin and go find a land because we need one for that guy. Again, this brawler being a 5/3 immediately is just like making me itch. So, like, if you want to block my beast collar, you have to 2-for-1 yourself and let me put the counter on the brawler. I'm okay with that, honestly. Like, you do you, brat. You do you. But yeah, I can't. Bucky's one of those things where I was like, I didn't really believe it. But damn, it is the real deal. Sure. Hey, Alias V, thank you so much for raiding the party with 36. Hope y'all are having a fantastic freaking day. I'm Evan Irwin. This is the Magic Mike's channel. I'm Evan Irwin, also known as Mr. Orange on the internet. I've been making content for like 15-something years now. And Magic Mike's here is my news podcast program. Every Thursday night at 11 Eastern, live, we are here to do the news of the week for Magic the Gathering. We also do a top 10 show on Mondays at 7 o'clock Eastern, and we stream that live, which is fun. We stream that to our patrons and or our subscribers on that Monday, but the live show is available for everybody. You can find Magic Mike's at wherever your favorite podcasts are hosted or provided, and you should check it out. I think you'd like it. It's between me and MTG Nerd Girl and Ruben Bressler. Ruben Bressler, who will be playing on this channel, or at least I'll be raiding his channel. I don't know. He might. We're still talking about it. But should have news on that soon. All right, cool. So this is nuts. This is the actual nut. That's just just smash this person's face. Like, good luck, Godspeed. Block the 4/3. I get it. I mean, you can block the 5/0 if you want. But hot damn, that was scary. And the fact that Miria's Outrider enters the battlefield and deals 5. That's real. That's real. And do note we are playing. Hey, it's the one Jane. We are playing Constructed, so do know this isn't just like some insane limited deck or something. But yeah, we're playing Domain. There's Liliana of the Veil. Seems fine.
No more
I
distractions.
do post the podcast to Apple Podcasts. You can find them on there. Just check out Magic Mike's, and you'll be able to find them and all those. And we go over all the silliness, all the drama. Hello to the Raiders. You guys are wonderful. We appreciate you being here. Like I said, I am going to be streaming until 8 o'clock this evening, Eastern Time. So feel free to hang out for the next, what was it, 100 minutes or whatever, and chill. As I noted, I enjoy playing constructed a lot more than I like to play limited. You know, as much as I would enjoy for you guys to watch me struggle through various limited scenarios in a format that I'm not really super high on, at least yet. It's probably better we do it this way. Now the question is, the 1J. What's going on? What's going on up there? What's going on up in the brain? Oh, to each opponent. All right, that's cool. Lightning strike does exist. I'm probably going to lightning strike the Kiki Jiki anyway. So now they have a white, red, and a black open. That probably means lightning strike. Like, do they care enough to strike the pack leader? Like, I should probably strike the reflection and then attack him with the pack leader and the fleetfoot rather, to the Liliana, so that if he's got it, that's okay. Interesting. So that thing has to die. That card just Alright. Did I have the read? I guess not. I thought he had me. I thought he had an answer there. I guess he just bluffed me out. That's okay too. You got 5 mana. 5 mana, 3 threats, and that Outrider is GG if I draw a land. So, I'm not gonna lie, this one felt pretty good. This one felt great. The Glenowar Green Widow. I mean, I get it. It's just, you know, like it's good on rate, and I was talking about this earlier. You know, 4/3 trample reach, 3 mana is rare rate, right? That is the rate. But oh snap! It's the Paragon deck. Oh snap! I think, are they still dead? They might still be dead. But you'll want to play the Spirited Companion. Go on, play the Spirited Companion. Let me draw a land and kill him immediately. It's just underdog. Oh, you got me to do that. So they block here, block there, take 2. Seems fine. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, alright. I mean, they're practically dead anyway, thanks to the Outrider next turn, so. Those are the required blocks. That's fine. Man, yeah, the rate on the Green Widow is still exciting. Still very, very exciting. Okay, there's a Fable. GG, bro ham. And the game is over. Don't believe we'll be doing a full set review for this one. We did set reviews for a while. Kind of came and went a little bit. So it is unlikely we'll be doing one for this one. There are no plans. There will be a top 10 Dominaria United card, so we'll be doing that next week. So we can talk about that then. Cool. Let's see, what else can we try out here? I was looking through some deck lists on tcgplayer.com. Again, I linked that earlier if you guys want to check that out. That's where I'm getting these lists anyway, just so I can copy and paste and go. I have no idea how good they are or are not. But, you know, Mardu Paragon. Mardu Paragon did not have the Archangel, and that Archangel is real. That Archangel is really, really real. It's really McRealerson. So Defiler of Instinct. That's a cool card. It's a red. That's the red Defiler, which is kind of neat. Mono red Defiler. They have here. Hammerhand is a. If you haven't played with Hammerhand, that's a hell of a Magic card. It really is. It's actually quite the Magic card. Let's go take a look and let's go ahead and import this. All right. Go. But yeah, 4 Hammerhand, 4 Phoenix Chick, 3 Defiler of Instinct. Looks to be our new cards in this one. So see. Did I play a Naya aggro? I guess I didn't play an exact Naya aggro. That 2-mana 3/2, you can kick it for a red and give it +1/+1 and haste and trample. No, just haste. That card is still fantastic. All right, cool, cool. Yeah, hammer hand. Don't sleep on the hammers. It sounds weird. It doesn't even read that well, but it plays amazing. It's everything you want one red mana to be doing. They can't block, your stuff gets bigger. You know, it ends board stalls, it wins games out of nowhere. Like, it's the real deal Holyfield out there, which is nice. Falconwrath Pit Fighter, a card that was aggressively average for most of its lifespan, remains so. But yeah, Hammerhand lets us do this. Like, I put this here, and you can't block, and you take block. So, about it. So Hammerhand is real. Pack Leader is fine. The Pack Leader will kill the 3/2 next turn. I'll play out the Epicure. Ooh, well, maybe the Synthesizer would be nice. What do we got on top? Phoenix Chick, let's go. I don't care if they know I have anything or don't have anything. Yeah, you're gonna have to give up the trade for the 2/1. Alright, it's fine. I'll keep my 3/2. Oh, is there a deal damage card? Huh? Really? I mean, color me surprised. I'm over here just chilling. Augur of Autumn. Woo! Very cool. Alright, very nice, very nice. Yeah, I think we just smash. If you want to take my Epicure, you go. You go do you. Awesome. Because that is a Phyrexian Column. which just sounds scary as hell, quite frankly. Like Kavu's wasn't scary enough. Dang it, Halana. Why are you doing this to me? I need to know. We're just going to pay the regular man on that one. Just to face it. I don't think we're going to activate the Synthesizer quite yet. This is a tough one. I mean, if I attack all out, they're going to block. Well, they're going to block. They're going to block that first strike. So it's just... Well, they have reach, which sucks. So I can't do nothing. Let's say go. Hello, Mino Gazzo. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday as we preview the new set. The new set looks super dope. Oh, there's Defiler. Hello. Oh, God. That's the scary one. I like the black one a lot, and I got to play with it earlier, and it was still very, very good. But, damn. I'm afraid of that Defiler bigger. That's a very scary magic card. Super duper scary. Alright, let's see what old experimental synthesizer has for us. Great. Things get worse. Remember what I told you about Hammerhand? I mean, it'll sneak in 2 more damage from Phoenix Chick, right? And that's pretty cool. Alright. I think I don't know if it's just game, I don't know if it's like game winning or whatever, but it's something. And maybe they get aggressive, you know, maybe they swing in with something. That'd be nice. But like if they're, you know, they're whatever, can't block. Oof. Oh my God, oof. Right, so like this is a numbers game. That's all it is. So they can't block. They have 3 blockers. They block, block, block. So at worst, let's take 2. Well, no, let's see. This can't block. Okay, that's cool too. Yeah, it might as well be a million. I don't really care. My God, that card gains haste. Oh my God, that card gains haste. All right, here we go. Also, it's a red permanent spell. That does matter. All right. So we're going. So they'll have 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3. They'll at least take 1. I don't know if that's good enough. So I think we just do this. Still get 1 of them. I can't block. Vampire. Very nice. That's game. Booyah! Defiler of Instinct, everybody. Oh my God! A defiler, 2 defilers deals. Oh, a red permanent deals 2 damage to whatever. I told you about the hammer hand. What I tell you about the hammer hand? I know. Look, I know it doesn't look unreal, but the card is unreal. Like, it's just wild. It's everything you want it to be, and I can't ask for more than that. You know, like this deck is sweet. Let's run it back. That was awesome. Rada's Firebrand looks pretty dope. I'm not sure why we wouldn't run that. I guess it has a domain ability, but do we give a damn? 2 mana, 3/1. Whenever she attacks, target creature defending player controls with power less than her can't block it. Or can't block this turn. The turtle deck? Sure. Yeah. Hammerhand. Hammerhand's just... hell of a magic card. Hell of a magic card. It's so weird. Doesn't read great. I swear. And those are some of my favorite cards where, like, if you just show that to somebody or somebody who just learned Magic, they'd be like, what? What do you mean that card is really good? The card is, like, terrible. Like, it just doesn't... what's it do? Not much. I'm like, no, man. Look at that. Look at that chonk. Look at that chonker. Getting that chonky chick in there. Let's go. From 0 to chonky Phoenix chick. We're doing this. I love Phoenix chick. I think that card is silly and cool and fun, and... it doesn't need to be anything other than it is. Hey, it's Naya. That's my favorite. So yeah, let's play the Epicure. And then... we play it? I don't know if we play it at all right now. Actually, I think we'll just check out. Like, I don't want to get too cute. I don't want to run out my hammered hands too early. That's another thing. Okay. I don't even know if I need to use the blood token because, like, I need the 4th mana. Yeah, well, now I do, but whatever. Alright. Synthesizer? Oh, dang it. That sucks. That was going to be super rad there for a minute, and now it's not. But next turn, I can defiler into Hammerhand for 2 life, deal a damage to something. This is a 5/5 first strike with haste. Like, it's gonna get real. It's gonna get really, 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 really real up in here. While we're at it, let's see if we can find a 1-drop or something. Huh. What's better than not casting Chandra? Well, drawing another one. Hey, Chandra70, thank you so much. We do appreciate the support on this channel right here. Oh, there's their own defiler. Well, let me tell you, you have a defiler, my good sir. But mine is way sicker. Way sicker. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Boom. Boom, boom. Oh, now sound happens. That's cool. Like I said, appreciate the support. Always thankful for our subs and our Patreons. I mean, they've got the defiler going, but I've got a lot going on myself here. Sure. Okay. Magical mics. God almighty, this is so sick. The Phyrexian mana is so sick. It's so sick. It's really, really ridiculous. Honestly. All right, cool. Yeah, we Phyrexian mana everything. There's no not Phyrexian mana if we can help it in general.
Yep, I'm basically a professional at saving this drive by now.
This is going to get
Let's bring things up
gross.
to a simmer.
Please block the first striker now. Thank you. First strike is real. Ruben is playing after myself on this stream or on his stream or something. Whatever. He was trying to get it working or something was wrong. Yeah, fine. You're dead. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
I think he streams under Mox Ruby, but like I said, if he is to stream there, I will raid us over there if that is the case. Otherwise, if he can make this stream thing and the stream key and also the crap work, then we'll figure that out. So, with Ruben, it's always a bit of a rough ride. Him and technological things don't always get along, which is unfortunate, but woo. Are there any more RTR Kaladesh cards that went insane? I'm not sure. Kaladesh, you know, some of the mythic artifacts are pretty nuts, but yeah, Innistrad, I guess, you know, Shadows of Innistrad stuff. But yeah, so this Mardu thing, it's got Paragons and some cute stuff to kind of get back with it, which is neat, but not really exciting? Question mark. First of all, the fact that Fateful Absence is staying in the format is huge. That's great. I'm very happy for that. But yeah, Paragon plus Liliana of the Veil, while it sounds really powerful, was fine. Like, it wasn't like, oh my god, I can't believe this incredible power. Like, no, really, because like Paragon just has a gigantic crosshair on it. Like, they're going to kill it if they can. So that's a thing. Let's go ahead and finish up our painful blue-red spells draft, shall we? Let's just move on and try to push through the pain. Recognize that I have once again, through the vast catacombs of my career, built yet another blue-red draft spells matter deck that sucks completely. It sucks, and I will no doubt, there is and yes, Liliana, yeah, Liliana Veil's coming back in standard, which is great, and modern and pioneer and everything. But yeah, I can draft a blue-red spells deck that just completely tanks and makes me feel bad about everything. And then, of course, I will play not at least one, but usually 2+ of the blue-red spells deck, like, as it should be, and just get completely crushed. Just, like, actually smashed. Fine. This all seems good. Alright. Yeah, let's do some scrying. That also seems very, very good. Now, I don't have any spells yet, which could be a problem. But I'm okay with that, because I do also have a 1/3, and they have a 2/1. So you gain 1 life, and you scry 1. Canal Zederet. Okay. Alright, that's a card. Damn. That sucks. But then again, I'm replacing it with a 2/3 flyer, and so I'm fine with that. This is a really cool card, though. I really love the image on that one, which is nice. Alright, sweet. Alright, see what they do. There's a ton of removal in this set, just like an actual butt ton of removal. It's a lot of enchantment removal. This stupid thing again. Oof. It's okay. I've day 2'd very few events in my life. Goodness gracious. Oh, Eternal, right. I said 13. I haven't played Eternal in a minute. Okay, this is a 5-mana kicker. I guess let's throw the wall. Gain a life and scry 1. Not the worst thing in the world, but I just want to stop taking damage. And next turn I can amplify it if I want to. Citizens Arrest an 05, everybody. Dag, yo. I mean, you can't argue with success. He is winning. Alright, that's fine. Get on out of here now. Dag, yo, that's right. That's Homestar Runner. That's some old school Homestar Runner for y'all. Up in that one. Can I give him an oops? Can I give him an oops? I gave him the oops! Boom! I love it. It's better for me to draw. While I would love to pump Amplifier some more, or whatever. Exile target instant or sorcery. So, the fact that Strixhaven is leaving because this card exists is kind of insane. This lets you play any instant or sorcery for 2 mana in your yard. That's nuts, right? I'm not like losing my mind here. That seems ridiculous. Like, actually ridiculous. Shadowmoor was a fun set. Yeah, I mean, 2 mana literally. That seems incredible. Oh, you may cast it, but you still have to pay the cost. Okay. It didn't say without paying mana cost, which could have set me up for quite the foolishness right there. Alright. Nice. RTR is a fantastic set. I'll come and get you. I don't care. Sure. Trick? Trick. Trixies. They got me. Oh boy. Yet again. So much exiling and removal. Definitely want to kick it. Get out of here now. Get out of here now. Or get out of here meow. As it were. That herbalist just will not go away. Well, I will take a Thrill of Possibility copied. That would be super awesome. Why must you do this? Let's see if we can draw anything our way out of it. Nope. No. That said, the haughty Jin is a haughty. A haughty patati. Oh, good. Jesus. Really? Oh, for God's sake. Lord Almighty. My deck is so bad. They are at just 36. And obviously ripping like a champion. Alright. I mean, now they're out of gas. I suppose. Dag, yo. 4. I think I just have to run this as fast as I can. And, you know, they did not move that hero's heirloom over, which they should have. Oopsie doodles. Please. Nice. And I lose. I hate this stupid deck. Oh my god. Why do I do it to myself? I don't know. I honest to God don't always know. We were there, we were drafting, we were feeling it. It's a terrible draft deck. Oh my god. Oh, there ain't nothing like the 03 now, is there? Goodness, and that's why I don't like to play constructed, because I could play a whole bunch more decks. Now, what sucks is that I don't. If someone could find a Joda deck, I would love to play one, because that card is absolutely ridiculous. Joda the Unifier Standard would be insane. It's just hard to find those deck lists, which will be amazing. Because, dag, yo, it's been a lot. But and a lot of people are building it for Commander, which I understand, right? I get it. But like, whew, y'all, what am I doing? Y'all should, if you get a chance to check out some people who have those decks, there's some sweet ones out there. I think I've played all of the decks now. I've not played Turbo Terror. He who shall not be named. I don't know who that would be. I know Joda's dumb. And makes me feel dumber for trying to play against it. Yugen MTG. Okay, question mark. That's a weird... Okay, that's fine. Play something so I can kill it, please. Just anything at all. Any old thing you would like to play that I could destroy. That would make me happy. Alright, cool. Kill it. Make it die. Bye, Fran. Oh, okay. Yep, that's fine. I guess we can't kill the stupid thing. Let's not let them get going, shall we? In the weird, let's make creature spells that make 1/1s to make more creature spells. I'm not sure. The Forgotten Lore stuff, you know, the problem, honestly, was that, you know, I make it so that people will watch it. And if not a lot of people watch it, it gets really discouraging to try to do that. Alright. Consider, because we need lands, y'all. I mean, Thran Portal is a land. Alright. Yeah, and I appreciate it. I'm glad, you know. I mean, I made it for people who like to watch the existing ones and stuff. That's a Talos Lotus. I appreciate it. But yeah, again, it's just tough, you know. And when I did it, the new one, you know, I needed some extra help, so I had to pay for that, which was its own cost or whatever. Okay. Bye. Yeah. So this deck is weird. This is a really weird deck. They're clearing air. Yeah, I mean, what in the hell is going on? Jesus, Joda the Unifier, this card? This card is bananas. This card's bananas. This card's absolutely, unbelievably ridiculous. Like I said, if there is anything that I have seen today, of all the things I have seen, for the love of God, for the love of all that's holy, oh my God. Yeah. I have a feeling I'll be able to find it on Ali Eldrazi's profile. Probably not, actually, because the stupid things don't have the new set. That's really annoying. Maybe he tweeted about it. This deck is so stupid. Oh my God, it's so stupid. Yeah, okay. Like, I need some freaking help, man. What do you even do? What do you even do? What do you even do? What? Man, I think Wizards went a little too far with Joda. I think Joda was, you know, created for Commander and is not a fair constructed Magic card. I have played against it in a variety of shells, and they've all been stupid. Like, as soon as Joda hits the board, it's dumb, and if they untap with it, it's almost always game over. Like, it's 5 mana. 5 freaking mana. Let's pull up this little chestnut up in here. Freaking Joda, the Unifier. 5 mana for a 5/5, which automatically plumps +1/+1 across all legendary creatures you control. But of course, you're going to have more than one, because that's sort of the point, right? Yeah. Oh, it's the full woob. It's the full woobs. So if you've got legendary as a musto, as a Trusto musto, and let's see, we've seen this guy a bit. I've seen this guy a bit. Which is kind of weird. And Teferi, who then uses the Lotus, right? I don't know, but it's really dumb. It's crazy good. I've never seen anything like it. Actually, I have seen. This is the last time a card impressed me like this. It was the from the Omnath, the broken Omnath. Remember the 4-mana broken Omnath? That's a 5-mana busted card. That is a ridiculous card that must be answered immediately, or likely the game has ended. Like, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. And I don't even, like, you know, like, this to me is, I could start running through this or whatever, you know, like with the fairies and Timeless Lotuses, and this girl is obviously Banano and whatever. But, like, I don't know the exact right build. I don't want to spend a bunch of time trying to build it, but Joda's dumb. Joda's dumb. So, I don't know what else to say about that other than it makes me sad. And it killed me a lot. So, how about we play instead the World Spell Ramp? That sounds like a fun deck. They started making secret layers. Yeah, because Wizards found out that the singles industry was like, you know, $1 billion or $2 billion market worldwide. Like, an ungodly amount of money gets exchanged hands as these cards flow back and forth. Like, they can have all the wonderful reasons in the world. It's fine. But, like, you know, I'm a little too jaded for the, you know, like, you know, we just wanted to expand the worlds of Magic. Well, no, you didn't. It's fine. You wanted to make money. There's nothing wrong with wanting to make money. But that's where we're at. You know, they are a corporation that has literally saved Hasbro. They have paid for all of Hasbro's sins. Everything dumb that Hasbro has done, Wizards has fixed through the power of money. Yeah, dude. I helped, I was the marketing manager at Star City Games for about 5 years, and I've been at Cool Stuff for, goodness, going on 7. So, yeah. So, not really sort of, I mean, I help it run it like I help market stuff, but, you know, again, I'm just like, I just don't like the BS, you know what I mean? I like to just tell it straight, and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with making that because you wanted to sell singles yourself. And selling singles is stupidly profitable. Like, everyone who goes on about, like, digital's going to replace paper. No, it's not. Have you ever looked at their financial results? Ever. Like, paper is ungodly profitable. Like, they literally are printing money. It is unreal. Like, the profit margins are unreal. Just look at the freaking Secret Layers. You want to pay $40 for 5 cards? What do you think is the actual cost on 5 magic cards? To create at the printer. You know, I assure you, between the packaging and the printing of the cards and all that, I mean, goodness gracious, y'all. We're talking about profit margins. Like, their profit margins are like in the pharmaceutical range. Their profit margins are in, you know, it's only cosmetics and pharmaceuticals get these kinds of margins. Like, they're insane. Like, they have the greatest game in the world. They figured out they can sell singles directly, and they have done nothing but milk the crap out of that. And good for them. I mean, this is how you take something valuable and really use it, you know? Like, I don't think they're, like, killing anything. I think they're literally just, you know, they're firing on all the cylinders at this point. What in the heck is this thing doing? Not much. I don't even, what is this deck even doing? Oh, world spell ramp? Okay, well, that's cool too, I guess. Basic lamp with the battlefield tapped. Yeah, I mean, it's unreal, you know. Like, and go nuts, have fun. You guys did it, you know. Like the, okay, here we go, world spell thing. I don't want to. Yeah, okay, I think I want that ramp. Play that. And this. Card. Cool. Yeah, the commander decks and versus. I like the dual decks. I thought, honestly, the dual decks lasted longer than I expected them to. You know, 2 or 3 years before they got rid of them, Wizards was already like, I felt like poo-pooing them. You know, they were just like, dual decks. Wizards goes through weird cycles, you know, and it sucks because, you know, I just like. You know, what I found over the years is that, you know, a lot of the people who work on any of those products whatsoever, you know, get unbelievably emotionally attached to them. So if you criticize a release or a product that they made, then you have created an enemy for life. And I think I've made a few enemies in my time. I don't mean to, you know, like I never ever singled anyone out ever. I never would, because, you know, Wizards is a giant monolith, and we don't know half the people who work there to start with. But, alright, the world spell. Should we look at the top 7 and on Saga Permanent, or do I just put the 2 permanents here and say screw it? Let's just go the full bore, alright? Let's just go the full boresies. We'll do it. We'll read ahead to 2, though, because we already have 1 Titan, so we're just looking for a Titan. Great. Lame. No attacks. The Weather Seed Treaty. Target creature gets +1/+X and trample. Sure. And there's a Kami War. Yeah. So Ali, of all people, Ali, and of course of all people, played the Lotus, played Teferi, untapped the Lotus, played this thing. Just nuts. Just actual nuts. Yeah, proxy. Yeah, Return to Lorwyn would be great. You know, I think, well, Ixalan is not going to be Ixalan, or the Ixalan that we left or whatever. Ixalan is Indiana Jones 2.0. Ixalan, and this is just based on rumors and what I've read, but it all seems to match up, that Ixalan is Indiana Jones. Ixalan is the Zendikar sequel we actually wanted, and not the Eldrazi fueled Garbo that they did there for a hot minute, and then they kind of did there a hotter minute thereafter. Okay, that's a giant Saproling. I mean, it kind of worked out to draw that Hullbreaker Horror. Do we want to destroy their artifact or enchantment? Do I care? I think I just make a giant monster and then just protect that guy. Because that is an instant, which means that's going to get super gross for that dude. Yeah, you can go ahead and return that to your hand. Getcha. You know, it's funny. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are there any man lands in standard after rotation? You know, any creature lands, as it were? Because, like, all the D&D ones left. Faceless Haven left. What's remaining? Question mark? I can't remember one. Maybe there is, but... And there was the one from Zendikar, the Barons one that you added counters to and stuff. Okay, sure, man. Yeah, it's fine. Just one of the things that goes through my brain. Alright, cool. You do you, Broham. Enchantment creatures have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. Target non-R enchantment becomes a creature in addition to other types. Sorry. Base power and toughness equal to its mana value. Well, that's a whole bunch of words. Cool. Yeah, no, seriously, like, as I understand it, Ixalan is going to be, like, underground. It's going to be very spelunky, very cave-ish. There's going to be a lot of traps. Traps, as far as I understand, come back because Wizards screwed up and they left the name on one of the Ixalan art pieces that they showed, and it was something trap. And, like, yes, there can be spell names with the word trap that aren't traps, but traps were absolutely missed in Zendikar, and traps are 1000% part of Indiana Jones' world. So, let's go. Nope. Sure. Target spell, and that's the one. Bye-bye. Yeah, Hullbreaker Horror is not a fair magic card. Like, not even close. Like, it's not even remotely close. I don't understand why this card really exists. I think it's just stupid, and it's annoying, and it's overpowered, and I hate it. So, that's just kind of me. Oh, neat. The mines? Yeah, man, the mines are sweet. Ow! That hurt. Okay. This thing. You can go away. I guess I'll make this and destroy that thing so you can't kill me. And then we'll bounce that thing. And then we'll kill you. Yay! Hullbreaker Horror is a busted magic card. So that's a rampy kind of deck, right? It's kind of fine. It's a little silly, you know, for what it is. Definitely not my style. Like, I like control decks, right? You know, I enjoy a good control deck, but Hullbreaker Horror, like, between it and Liar, like, just felt so bad. Like, it just felt awful. Like, super duper overpowered, like, not in a good, fair way or interesting way, I guess is a way to put that. But, you know, let's take a look at the red defiler. First of all, run 4. Only 21 lands though. It's not a lot, not a ton of lands. I understand the reason for it now, but I think I'd like one less synthesizer as long as I can get a defiler in my hand, because you get a defiler out, the game's GG's. I use a Logitech. Just look for Logitech 1080p webcam. It's a separate webcam that's on my computer, and then I have a. Let's make sure you can see it here. I have a Blue Yeti for the microphone. Now, have been told, not doing it right. I need to run this through XLR, which is the you know, sort of the official audio cables that have even better, you know, fidelity. But this is not an XLR. This is not an XLR mic. So I need to buy the mic and the arm and the converter equipment and all this other crap. But yeah, all that stuff. And not everybody knows what XLRs are, so I like to try to explain that stuff if I can. Oh, that's cool. I've played guitar for many, many, many years. Actually, I haven't touched a guitar in a couple years. You know, which sucks because now the calluses are off my fingers and stuff. But I can play rhythm guitar, and I sang for many years. You know, not just the karaoke's. People actually paid to hear me perform before, which is kind of cool. Did that many years ago. So, but yeah, that was fun. Yep, XLR to TRS adapter, always fun. So many adapters and pedals and all that stuff. It sucked because when I was leaving Florida, when I was moving, I was trying to sell my Fender amp. I had to, you know, just a good old-fashioned 14, 16 inches tall Fender amp. That was electric amp. But there was like a little short in the volume, so it wouldn't like work correctly or whatever, and that sucked because, you know, I originally wanted, like, you know, he's like, what do you want for it? I'm like, dude, I don't know. You know how long it's been since I bought a friggin' amp? I was like, $100, you know? I was like, you sell it for $200, we move on with our lives here. But because the stupid thing didn't work, I was like, whatever, I'll take $20 and just because otherwise I was just gonna chuck it, you know? $20 is better than no dollars. And the Phoenix chicks are, oh, no, no! Oh my god. I did not mean to do that because it can't block. It can't block. You see?
Enough with the mysteries.
Oh, okay. That's cool too.
Drop it.
Man, that's silly. Alright, where are we at here? Lightning strike. She's at what, 4? Okay. That's 17. Yeah, that's fine. I think we're for lightning strike. I cannot believe I skipped my turn. Ooh. They should be at 15 right now. I have become the stupid dude head. And now I have to kill the stupid Liliana, and that's probably going to lose the game.
Now you've got my attention.
But that's the best I can do for now. Oh, pot scratch? I'm not sure. I mean, this wasn't... Was it a smudge? I mean, this was where you turn it and it'd be like... You know, it would like crinkle, crackle around, and the volume would kind of bounce around a little bit. You know, generally it could get loud, but, you know, when you try to sort of tweak it, it would be annoying. Oh, cool. Oh, well, shit. I mean, for what it's worth, they probably knew that, you know, and we're just like, maybe this idiot will get rid of it for X dollars, and I was just the idiot because, again, at least someone can maybe fix it versus me just throwing it away. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like. I was like, I know this is probably real easy. Something needs to be screwed in. Something needs to be cleaned. I just, you know, again, at the time I was moving, man. I did not have the time to mess around with that stuff. Everything was going in boxes or getting chucked. Yay. I don't know if I can beat that harvester. I don't want to use my burn spells on it, but I don't know if I can win this game. If I untap and defiler, maybe. Maybe. We'll see what they do. But yeah, that's a bummer. Because that amp was old as hell. Yeah. I had that amp for many years. Many years. Okay.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
Yeah, screw it.
don't overthink things.
Go ahead, fight me as hard as you can. Some real stuff. Let's bring things up to a simmer.
Go towards the face. That's where we go. Come on, spend time killing Chandra. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about that guy doing stuff. Come on, pit fighter maybe?
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Good evening, LG. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. It's a little after 7 o'clock. We'll be streaming until 8 o'clock here on the Magic Mike's channel. Please follow and sub and do all that stuff that we do here on the Twitchies. Alright, what are they going to do here? Yeah, Lily's back. So good. I mean, she's not the greatest of all time, but it is very, very strong. Alright, we got to get a little bit lucky.
So I'm a little hot-headed. So what?
So much. So much. Womp womp. Oh well. That was fun. So close. Oh, I knew that stupid Liliana, man. Stupid Liliana was gonna get me. It's tough. It's so tough because the thing about Liliana the Veil is you're never really sure if you should attack it or not. I think most of the time it's a question of like, should I, type stuff. Because had I attacked their face, they might have been dead? Question mark. I don't know. But I love playing this red deck. This red deck is super duper fun. I think it's awesome. There's a Jeskai heroic deck they have here, which looks kind of fun. See if we can make that happen. Plays electrostatic infantry. Everyone is dying to make the electrostatic infantry deck. It's like everyone's building around it. Like they're just we have to do it. We got to make counters. Like, okay, man. I get it. Brian Stout Arms, heck of magic card. Let me tell you. Yeah, that sounds good. The old 21 lands 4 Defiler of Instinct deck. I really should bring this back to 3. I was a little greedy. All right, I like Defiler of Instinct. It feels so good to play that card. The card is just like so nuts, just so nuts. When you can play more or less the deck with just paying 2 life for everything, it's crazy. And yes, it's only the permanent spells. Don't get ahead of yourself, but it's fun. Have a good time with it. Yeah, the whole Defiler cycle is sick. The whole Lord cycle is sick. Like, cannot wait to play the Merfolk deck in Historic. That should be a lot of fun. Alright, cool. So, we'll play that to make it a 3-2. And then we'll kill this before it does something stupid. Why? Because they're playing the blue-red deck. That's right. Brian does. He does gets lifelink. Yep. There's that haughty-taughty old ginster. Getcha. What you gonna do? Would you like to block? I didn't think so. Just looking for that. Oh, these aren't legendary. Is so sick. Put Brian on Masters 25. Yes, they did. That was a weird card. I don't know. It's just some of the lower ones just didn't make a lot of sense. All right. There's your first spell. Second. So I can kill the Shredder when you do that. Oh. Nonsense. You just connive your little brains out. I would hope you would discard a spell, but also you need those spells to do things. So discarding lands always looks good too. But yeah, LG, always kill Liliana is generally a good strat. Like, it's rare that you'd be like, man, wish I hadn't gotten rid of that annoying Planeswalker who does everything. That's crazy, because, I mean, I remember back in the day, I'm in Tennessee, that's correct. So, Tennessee, it's like 80-something, I don't know. What is it here? It's 82 right now, so I will take it. Ledger Shredder is still conniving. Okay. Did discard a spell, so they did get rid of Slip Out the Back, which, you know, is still fantastic. All right, cool. Chandra seems fun.
This little candle will set your world on fire.
Do the
You're
Disky
lucky
cards.
this is a warning shot.
As much as I like the double defiler, I'm really just trying to make something happen here. And also, next turn I can play the defiler because the Chandra's +1 add a red ability, which is awesome. 79 in New Mexico. Oh goodness. Y'all, I'll be honest, what I really don't like to hear about right now is a lot of people having water problems. So that's a thing. But you know, and people in New Mexico, I mean, just like, I mean, look, good lord, look at what's going on in like Pakistan. That place is just completely demolished. If you look, I saw a thing like on the satellite photos, they just like, it like made a lake. They like made a lake, like in Pakistan. Like it just made a lake, like a whole ass lake. Like a no joke for realsies lake. And like between that and the Colorado River and like the river's running dry, the rivers over in China running dry. Not comfortable. Not a great time. Not gonna lie. That's pretty scary, all things considered. You go ahead and you block. You block like it's your job. So yeah, I'm a little frightened about the word. Concerned. Very concerned. And yeah, Paladin Mead and the whole bit, and like why, like 17 golf courses in the middle of the Utah desert. Like, what are you doing? What are we doing? What are we doing with our lives here? Like, none of it makes any sense. It's awful and ridiculous. And yeah, actually, one of the things I really like about Tennessee is the water tastes really good. The water's actually really nice. All right. I think. Let's see. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'll split the full boat. And we'll exile the top card.
Go ahead. Fight me as hard as you can.
Hit nothing.
Plan. Just improvise.
I'll say go. Alright, good old fort betting. Yep. And like it gets, you know, people are like, you know, man, this summer was so hot. Dude, this is going to be the coolest summer in 100 years. So you can tell your children how it's only 90-something to 100-something outside.
Not even a gift bag.
Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'll bother to get around that stupid 5/5.
I hope you like your hors d'oeuvres. Come on, Chandra. Think of something good.
Goodness, yeah, 315 days of rainfall, like it's wild. Oof. I did. You can look at like sort of Knoxville, Tennessee to Austin, because I drove to the Pro Tour nonstop. That's like a 16-hour drive. It almost killed me. Almost like fell asleep multiple times. It was really scary. Because yeah, I didn't like that. That was stupid. I pushed myself way, way, way too far. I'm like, I can do this. You know, I can do anything. No, you can't. All right, here we go. Do you block? do you block? How can he block? How can she slap? How can he block? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whew. Yeah, 8 hours each way. 8 hours each way is a heck of a thing. 16 hours? Man, that was... Lord, that... I mean, it was so dumb. I was like... It was... I left at like 7 in the morning, and I got there at like 2 or something, 2 something. Like it was, oof, it was unreal. My favorite part of that story, the Pro Tour Austin story, is when I was driving back, and again, marathon drive, I'm freaking exhausted. I had to stop in like Memphis or somewhere and take a nap. So I just wouldn't veer off the road and die, because I was, at that point, I was like slapping myself and like biting my chin and my lip and, you know, biting my lip and biting my inside of my cheek and stuff. Just trying to do anything to stay awake. And so took a nap, went there, got home, almost home. Like we're talking 5 minutes, right? Get pulled over by a cop. And then I'm like, oh my God, you know, I am so sorry. You know, this is the worst. You know, I've been driving XYZ. Can you please give me a break? And the guy was like, you know what? You got a break. No problem. He let me go. And I got a ticket with the red light camera right before I got home. That was the end of my Pro Tour Austin experience. This was 2008, I think it was. And yeah, that was the ultimate dagger. Was the cop let me go to get snagged by the red light camera. Some days it's just not your day, no matter how much you want it to be. So there's that. Let's see, I found an interesting deck. Oh yes, Jeskai Heroic. This is kind of neat. Lord knows we got to make electrostatic infantry work. We have to make it work. It can't not work. Heroic. Can I spell it? Yes, I can. Alright, cool. Yeah, I know. See, the fun thing about red light cameras is I wish I'd learned that a lot sooner in life. It's literally a magical Christmas land. It's funny, you don't even like, they don't hold it against you, and like they literally say in like the legalese, if you read the little tiny thing, that like they can't make you pay this, and this cannot, you know, something like, you know, 30-40% of tickets to those are paid. I heard a statistic at one point on the internet, so of course it was true. The hell is... Alright. It's supposed to be heroic, right? So we have a bunch of spells that are cool. I like spells. I am pro spell. Every last thing on the internet is 100% truth. Oh, that dies. That dies real fast. Come on now. Goodbye. Alright. Well, this is cool. This is an incredible deck. I mean, it runs 12 creatures, which is a little low. Like, that's a little low. That's all I'm saying. That's a touch low. Wait for us to die. Formula 1. Formula 1's interesting stuff. I just can't... Yeah, I mean, everything's got their thing, right? Like, I like professional Counter-Strike. I'm still trying to watch the end of Blast Premier group play. They play in the Royal Arena in Denmark this weekend for the end of the event, so that should be very exciting. Okay. Oof. 11-hour drive. Goodness gracious. Oof. 80 miles an hour. Oh, a beast collar on top of beast collar. It's beast collars all the way down. And it's funny, I got to explain that to my daughter, that, you know, Stephen King, nice. Stephen King once, like, back in his, I don't know, drug, alcohol-fueled heydays, you know, he wrote It, and It, he went really deep. He went deep, like deep in the deep in the meat in there, and decided to start talking about like the makings of the universe and how the entire universe is on the back of a turtle, and that turtle's on the back of a turtle, and that turtle's on the back of a turtle, and it's turtles all the way down. It's true. Not necessarily that it's turtles all the way down, but that he wrote it that way. Alright, cool. Yeah, everyone have fun. There we go. That's a creature and a thing that does stuff. Old Stephen King. Yeah, he writes some pretty wild ones. Ugh. Okay, I see where this deck's going. I see what's going on. I understand what's happening. No. You do not get to do that. Would you like to smash? Yeah, okay. Fine. Alright, that's pretty cool. This requires all 5 to kick. They're at 22. That's a lot. Draw attacking modified creature. You liked a lot of the drugs, a lot of alcohols. Okay, that's fine. That just means the G2 amplifier will bounce the dragon token, which is okay. Right? Go on, make Dargons. Now I can Valorous Stance the dragon, but I don't think that's a good idea. Ideally, they put the counters on the dragon. Go on, put the counters on the dragon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Let's freaking go. Oh, we kicking it. We kicking it like a champion. Yeah, we're gonna bring that bad boy to your hand. This guy right here. Going to get crazy. Would you like to take 7, please? Thank you. Yes. Yes. The Dargoniest Dargons to ever Dargon. Let me tell you. Oh, I ain't blocking. I ain't doing it. Alright, cool. Congratulations. Alright, cool. Ooh, gains vigilance. Very nice. Oh, thank you so much, LG. I appreciate you hanging out. Hope you had fun watching all this silly new stuff getting played. Electrostatic Infantry being electrostatic-y. Hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm here for another half an hour for y'all to hang out and watch some cool new cards being played. All right, that's a card. It does a thing. Oopsies. Okay, we get it. Boom. Yeah. So, cool. Alright, that's a lot of mono red. Let's see if we can move on. Well, not a mono red, that's the heroic deck thing. Which is, again, I think it just needs 4 more creatures to use or whatever to do a thing. I'm not sure. Mono red, black red, sacrifices. We're gonna play with braids. I'm okay with that. Let's play some braids, right? Braids look sweet. Like I played against her. She's very strong. I was impressed. All right. Cool. Into the action as soon as possible, as we should. Oh, thank you so much, LG. Appreciate it. You know, I do what I can because I must. Yeah, freaking weatherlight. Unbelievable. Because I've seen it, I played it against earlier today, and even when it was like just the nut, it did nothing but scry 3 times, and that was it. Like, that is not a mythic made for constructed power. Okay, seems fine. On the draw, 2 synthesizers, Obnixie. Plenty of draws to help me out of this one. Ooh, Thran Portal, saving some booty right there. There you go. It's great that Kamigawa was so awesome. Kamigawa did $100 million in sales. That's incredible. Yeah, that's fine. Is there not an overlay for Magic Arena? What do you mean? Like in terms of like them giving you one or something? Like we had this, I had, you know, the one here developed or whatever internally, which is cool and all. Alright, very nice, very nice. Let's see what the synthesizer says. Even better. Let's see what we can do when the synthesizer dies. Cool. Well, it just worked right out, didn't it? This old braids is going to start messing with them. Let's go look to see the cards. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, an overlay thing for the church or whatever. Lol. Like, maybe somebody will do it. Wizards don't care. Best I can tell, they don't care. Sure. Okay. Well, first things first, I'm the realist, and then we attack. And then we play this card because it's busted. Actually, you know what? Let's play the new card because it's fun. I'm not trying to be busted. Nice. Oh, that felt good. That felt nice. Well, it also sounds like if the Eternals is first party and it takes a while to be updated, take a look at Gatherer. Gatherer is sad. Gatherer is really, really sad. Not only is Gatherer sad, it still has problems and still has errors in it, but whatever. It's still, like, no one likes to work on it at Wizards. It takes a long time to update. The card images are, like, criminally small. Like, actually criminally small. Every Wizards employee uses Scryfall. I assure you. They don't waste their time with Gatherer because it's garbage. Okay, let's do some synthesizing. There is that. I don't really want to get rid of braids. I already have another in my hand, for God's sake. Let's go ahead and do the cool thing. Let's go ahead and do that. It's fine.
Enough, you petty notions of my
Demon? No.
all God matters.
He is a nightmare.
Power is owed.
I do not know of either of those apps, unfortunately. I know that a lot of that the scanner stuff had been developed and was being worked on back in the day. Alright, cool. What is this? This is an instant speed, right? Okay. No, that's fine. Not worth it, but close. Sure. Yeah, shouldered. Like we've seen her multiple times today. This is not the first time we've seen shouldered. And yeah, with Joda, she was dumb, but like Joda's dumb, not shouldered. Shoulder is just a good rate for a 4 or 5 death toucher. Like, you know when they're attacking your Obnixiluses, it's probably over.
Don't think you're some
Let's face it.
hero.
Sure.
By coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
Alright. Now the question is, do we replay the braids? I don't think so. Let's do... No, we should do this. If we're going to do this, we should do it right. This, sack that.
I'm gonna remake this town in my image.
Alright, +1.
Go ahead. Plead for
They're
mercy.
playing Joda, of course they are. +1.
By coin
Sacrifice.
or carnage, tribute is owed.
Don't think I'm there yet. So close. Would you like to sacrifice a creature? Wow. Okay. I mean, I think they're still quite dead here. Obnixili. They can do it. So, braids is a thing that exists. Obnixilus is a card that also exists. Arisen Nightmare is sweet though. I think this card's dope. Like, I think this was the deck it was kind of made to slot into. It does well here, you know? Like, nothing wrong with that. This is definitely a non-skeleton creature, by the way. So when you sack, you know, Honeycolt Anvil or whatever, and this thing can come right back, is pretty dope. Went for braids and stuff. So that's nice. I mean, you can attack with both of the flyers and connive and gain 5 and do whatever the hell. Sure. Oh my god, if they attack me with everybody, they will kill me. I mean, granted, they have to draw and discard all non-land cards, but whatever. I still don't think this is a range strat. Okay. 10 life's a lot of life.
I'll cut you down.
But they no longer have a life linker available to block. Yes, that's fine. They have 2 blockers. They'll block. They'll take 4. And I can do 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Not enough.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If I just attack now, they'll block, they'll take 2. Go to 6. I can drain. Not enough. Attack them, they'll take 4. Go to 4. Drain, go to 2. I've already +1 here. Alright. Yep. Draw something good. That might do it. Because now I can play braids. So, drain. Whew, God, I got there. Oh my God. Drain. Braids. Whew! Man, that was close. That was incredibly close. So yeah, about it. Whew, man, we've been going 3 hours and 42 minutes, everybody. That was the G and the G. That was the skin of the teeth. I like that. That was fun. Braids is sweet. Braids is a sweet card. Like, again, Braids was built to make this deck dope. And I think they did a good job there. So, high five. Alright, so we've played some Naya aggro. Loner combo. Ill-tempered loner and take up the shield is an infinite combo. If you can deal a point of damage to it somehow, this is really expensive. And yada yada yada. Because the deck's not doing much anything else-wise. Not to mention, so Ill-tempered loner says that whenever it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target. And take up the shield makes it indestructible. So and it also gives it lifelink. So then it starts dealing itself damage over and over and over again, and then you have infinite life. And that's cool. But like, so how do you win the game? Like, you just win with like volatile arsonists and stuff, and defiler of instincts and stuff? Question mark? I don't really get that. Which is fine. You know, there's an Esper Legends deck here, but there's no way I'm playing a Legends deck without Joda. That card is so real. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unreal. I know, right? Dragons' names. They're weird. Alright, let's play a little mono black aggro. That was a fun deck. I enjoyed that one. I just slot in that stupid knight, the menace, that pump knight that doesn't let your opponent gain life. Like, ooh, so unreal. That card's so sick. I don't know if it's good enough for constructed. I really don't, but I know it put the fear in me in limited, and that's usually good enough to make it, you know, at least a conversation in constructed. This card's amazing. Oh, snap. When Figure of Destiny does not need 5 mana to ultimate, it is a damn good Magic card. It is exceptional. Don't you play an Evolve Sleeper. Don't you do it. God, these people and their Evolved Sleepers. I swear to God. The best card so far has been Joda. Joda Unified or whatever. Joda something. Joda the Unifier. Card is ridiculous. Card's ridiculous. I've never, because not only does it pump all of your legendary stuff, it gives all of your legendary spells Cascade. It's a legendary spell, so it doesn't matter if it's a creature or a planeswalker or an artifact. It pumps on everything, and that is also unreal. So, about it. I think we want to... How hard do we want to core here? All right, I think I'm going to take it. I want him to pump his Evolved Sleeper again, so I can cut it down. I do not maintain a cube any longer. Unfortunately, I got rid of mine. And if I had held on to it, I'd be a very wealthy man today if I wanted to cash it out. Unfortunately, I cashed it out early, like an idiot. And, you know, things like Judge Promo, Gay as Cradles, and things were in there. And very nice. But kind of was what it was. I got my value out of it. I was not unhappy at the time. I'm not mad or anything about it or whatever. It just is what it is. What you gonna do, Lily?
Home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch
Alright, cool, you too.
One of your
Having
friends
fun's
has
fun.
to leave.
The funniest fun you ever fund. Alright, and then here, and then there, and there. Let's say go. Next turn, it's Defiler of Flesh 30. And we all know what that means. It means a beat down. It means beat.
You won't be
He's a beat
outsmarting
McGee.
me.
God, this is tough. Alright, fine. I want to lose the swamp. I don't, but I want to keep up the removal spell because there is a fear I think could be playing the Defiler, and then that's a serious problem. So that card has to die, and then that card has to die. And then we go our separate ways. Wrote a whole song about that. Journey.
Fine.
Long time
I know
ago.
when I'm not wanted.
And you know what? Speaking of Journey and or old songs, allow me to air the grievance of I am absolutely sick already of taking an 80s song and ruining it. Oh my God. Have you seen or heard the Britney Spears and Elton John doing something weird with Tiny Dancer? Because it's horrific. Like, it's actually factually horrific. Like, not every song... Some songs can just be wonderful and beautiful songs. They don't need things. They don't need you to do
Happy to help,
things.
but I'm taking the
to them.
credit when we win.
And I just... No. Stranger Things is great. Stranger Things,
We
they
all have
hell,
things we'd
they
rather.
made 80s music cool again, right? That's awesome. Like, Kate Bush, let's go. No. This is like the weird amount. The guy who like who's rapping over like never gonna give you up. Like, what are we doing? Do we really need to get all crunctified over the bridge over troubled water? Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. All right. They got one black. Oh, they have nothing in their hand. Yeah, I mean, I try not to be weird and purist about stuff, but holy cow, guys, what are we doing? What are you doing in your life? Like, make new stuff, man. Like, there is a reason that stuff is
That's
not,
my cue to leave.
you know, really popping off like it used to. I think I'm just gonna make a 3-2. I don't kill anything. You know, I like it. Just let good songs be good. To the Grey Album by who? I don't know who did the Grey Album. Or are we talking about like Simon and Garfunkel or something? I'll just take 3. Dude, you're at 7. And my sleeper's about to get scurry, so... Oh no, not the one note wrong. Oh, that's game. Dude. Let me end this. Let me end this little stream, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out. This wonderful stream. Let me end this with a story. True story. Back in the day, when I was 18, 19 or whatever, and I was playing guitar and I was writing songs and I was performing at any place that would have me. Just like any place that would let me sit down and play, I would play. This is where I got a gig at a bar, and this is where they paid me, I think at the time they paid me like $400 or $500, and this blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, I make money doing this. But anyway, so I'd play wherever I could, right? Well, there was a bluegrass festival, in Rogersville, Tennessee, very small town that I worked at the time. And I went to play there. And so I was going to play two things. One was a song by Smashing Pumpkins called Once Upon a Time, which had come out on their Adore album that had released recently. So I guess this is probably around 99. And I really like that song. And the second song was one that I wrote. And so I got up there and I was performing the Smashing Pumpkins song. No one really liked it and or got into it. No one had ever heard it. Basically anyone in that room had never heard it in their lives. I later heard that the sound people really liked it, like the engineers or whatever enjoyed it. But so I did the first song or whatever, and I got the little claps and stuff, and that's fine. And then I decided to play my song. And so, 1998. And so I was playing the song that I wrote, and in the middle of it, kid you not, the G string broke. That's right, I broke my G string on stage in front of hundreds of people. I can say that with a straight face. And not only did it break, I was like, I'm a showman. We're here to do a thing. I've waited hours for this. I'm going to sing. So by God, I finished the rest of that stupid song with my guitar going the whole thing. The whole thing. It was absolutely ridiculous. So that was as ridiculous as Joda the Unifier, ladies and gentlemen. This card, if it's not broken, look, I don't want it to be. I don't want anything to be busted in half, But if it is banned, I will not be surprised. So, yeah, and I understand breaking the strings, man. It hurts. It sucks. But that has been a wonderful preview stream from me. Got to play lots of very strong constructed cards. The defilers are amazing and very, very powerful. Was really liking those. Ruby's coming next. Ruben will be right behind me and whatnot. But the conscripts are A+. That card is going to be seen in constructed. Braids, I think, is also A+. Fit right in this deck just like a glove, which was great. Let's see here. There was some stuff in Naya tokens. The Kingdarium was kind of neat, interesting. I wish I got to play them a little bit more. Didn't get to see sort of what they could do that much. The Sleeper is sick. This card is so good. This card is so good. This card's going to see play in Explorer. I'm guessing Pioneer. Any mono black aggro strategy is going to have it. Again, I think the Knight of Dusk's Shadow is a hell of a Magic card. Let's see. That would be the 40. Yeah, you're right. That'd be the 48th. The 47th, right? Because the L is 50 minus the X, so that's 40, and then V11 is 7, so that'd be the 47th. But regardless, the Defiler of Flesh, this card is sick. This card is so good. It's just as good as I thought it was going to be, if not a little bit better. The red Defiler was fantastic. The green one is obviously ridiculous, and it's fantastic as well. Which is cool. The Dargons were neat. I really enjoyed this, the 3-drop Ravaz. Like, this card is definitely scary, and you don't want to let people untap with it, which was nice. I think Rith is definitely pushed at 5 mana. Like, definitely they wanted that card to be super sweet. At this point, honestly, God, everybody and their mama's running Fable of the Glass Breaker or whatever. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So I would just prepare for that in whatever you're doing. The Orzov Clerics deck was super awesome. Got to play with the Shadowrite Priest, who is just as nutty. This deck does not need Duskmangler. This deck needs Toxrill. So you can go find that whenever you untap with 5 mana and this guy. Because it was very, very powerful. Really enjoyed that. The Argosy, if you will. The Golden Argosy was cute. Definitely cute. I don't think I was able to play it 100% perfectly or well, but I definitely saw the combos therein, and it was super duper cute when I got the Court Officials and the Virus Beetles going, which was fun. Rith is only 5 mana, and that stuff is real. The Domain Zoo was cool. Again, I think Green Widow is neat. I think it's neat, but then when you play it, you're like, holy cow, that's a 4/3 reach trample, and I get to rebuy it. This guy nugging you 5. When it nugs you 2, you're like, whatever, this is a bad limited card. When it nugs you 5, you're like, that thing nugged me 5. Like, that hurt a lot. And Leyline Binding is real, which is great. And this card is also fantastic. Yavimaya Iconoclast was awesome, and I love it. And it's a 3/2 Trampler for 2, and that's just by itself on fantastic rate, which is great. And any other, the Weatherlight's crap. The Weatherlight was crap. I thought it was crap. It is crap. I'm sorry it's crap. I'm sure it's wonderful in Commander. It is not a constructed card. It is trash. which is unfortunate. The Duplomancy thing was kind of cute, but ultimately bad. This card is kind of neat, but you got to realize the last ability, you still have to pay for the cost for the spell, so it's not that busted or exciting. And I think Mono Red still has a chance to flourish because Chandra still exists, and the Defiler is fantastic. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on the format / what I played so far today. Is the Mardu Angels are sick. The Paragon and the Archangel that you can kick for black and or red is nuts and as good as advertised. I think that the set looks terrific. The only thing feels busted is Joda. I don't know what the best Joda deck is, but I'm scared to death of it. And that's a whole thing. There was a card to make you pick from further parts of the sagas. That's specific sagas that have read ahead as their mechanic. So you can start on any chapter you want, which is kind of neat in and of itself, which is neat. But yeah, that was a preview stream. Super cool. Hope you guys have fun with Dominaria United. I certainly did. Ruben will be on here shortly, so watch the socials for that post, and or while you're here, let me see what he would like to do. Mr. Ruben. Cool. Yeah, it's a whole mechanic. It's a whole thing. So I bugged Ruben. I have an aneurysm. Aneurysm is not great. Not wonderful stuff. Rubes stream time. I'm waiting to hear back from him. But you know, in today's world, I waited 4 seconds. Oh my God, where is he? I hope he is not asleep. It's unfortunate we only got to play Jaya once. I think this card is bananas, and when we did play it, we should have used it in a different way. So it makes me sad. We never got to play or see this guy happen. So that makes me sad too, because I've been waiting for good token makers. This one in particular was one that I was very excited about. Like I said, we will be back shortly with a Ruben in some form or fashion. I can't get a hold of him right this second, but so I'm gonna hop off. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Let's take a look and see who we can bounce and send a raid to, shall we? Let's go send them to Jim Davis's way. Jim Davis MTG. Yeah, you guys. Absolutely. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time watching these preview streams. Go check out Jim. He's playing those 10 new brews more than likely. That's always an absolutely fun series. I hope you had a good time hanging out with me. Again, follow, like, favorite, share, subscribe, do the things and stuff. And we'll be here live on Thursday night if you want to hang out with me some more. Bye-bye.